thing.
What is cool about dragons, though? That's the thing. Everything's
Everything's cool about
cool.
dragons, Char.
And
Jeez.
you know what else is cool? Being live. Oh shit!
Oh shit, it's happening
Oh,
again!
shit.
Welcome to my mukbang. I have fried wontons
What's happening?
and
All right,
lo
everybody
mein.
start eating.
I just shook my entire desk.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to this shit show where no shit is shown. Thank God.
I have
It's
tea.
disgusting.
Does that count? Tea's pretty delicious. Mine's in a
I
dragon.
think it
mug.
counts.
Look at that beautiful dragon.
Dragon
Ooh,
mug.
There's
Dragon
a
I got
red
mug.
a
dragon
mug.
and a yellow dragon.
Bottle.
Dragon.
Bottle.
The dragon.
I have a Loch Ness monster on mine. I have a main primate actually.
Yeah.
I
Um,
like him.
That's ghastly but Spider-Man colors.
Spider-Man ghastly.
Monoguchi. That's a very sparkly flower crown Kermit.
I love him.
That's my mom's Chihuahua Lucy with the lemur eyes. And that's a love potion. That's anti-venom Mega Gengar, and that's the bottle. That's my bottle, everybody. Introductions time. Thank you,
Yay.
bottle.
Wow. Thank you for joining us again, Bottle.
As it says.
I'm Melissa, and this is Bottle, and together we are Iskar Academy. It turns out, yeah, people were like, "Oh, the dog is clearly Cardamom." It's like, no, he's just her water bottle. Like,
Yeah.
she has
That
so
dog
little
is
respect.
so suspicious, though. That dog, I'm so suspicious of that dog.
Just
It's
because it doesn't want to get pets from you.
no, it's just, I don't know. I'm getting a vibe from it that
Probably just a familiar.
I'm getting a vibe from it that I do not like.
yeah.
Just be a dog.
Okay, delightful. Thank you guys all for being here for another exciting adventure, hopefully. Maybe we'll do some heroics today, or maybe we'll turn against each other and burn down the school. Who knows?
Well, I don't like the turning against each other part, but I do like the burning down the school part.
Hmm,
Preferably with
Battle
no one in it,
Royale.
except for the
I'm
headmistress.
I'm up for half. Yes, and. Yes, but.
Had me in the first half.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they had me. Okay. Everybody's good? Everyone's ready? Does everyone else have their water bottles?
Yes. Yes.
Had my
Excellent.
food.
I haven't
Oh,
put
wait,
on
one more. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, 4 drinks.
I need to get more dice.
Classy.
Okay, I'm gonna do the intro first, and then I need more dice because what I have planned today will require many dice. It's fine. It's fine. Hi guys, it's fine.
Fine.
Okay, so let's start off with our intro. So welcome everyone. Welcome to Iskar Academy. We are an elite school specializing in the training of the future heroes of our realm. Our 3-year program prepares you for leadership and networking opportunities across the 2 continents. Our professors have extensive training in their areas of focus and often real-world experience in combat. Located in scenic Caracat in the heart of the Eastern continent, we know you have many choices for your mandatory training, and we're confident you'll be happy for choosing us. Yours an adventure, Headmaster Isolda and Cardamom. I'm Melissa. I'm your
Kill
game
Isolda, kill Isolda. Okay,
that's the end campaign. That's the goal, which was to get to 3rd semester or 3rd year.
Kill your headmaster. That's how it works.
Headmaster. No. I'm Melissa, I'm the game master, and as always, I am joined by
Me, Laura, and I am playing Lark, Reeve, the High Elf Divine Soul Sorcerer. I have to stop changing things. I can't do it.
Just
I
say
can't.
healer. Just say healer.
The healer.
Your
I'm the healer.
Healer.
Doesn't matter what my class is. I don't know. You don't need to know either.
We don't. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I am Luna. I am playing Moss, our fawn rogue bard multi-class, and really wants to burn down the school and everything it stands for.
But where will everyone live? Oh, back at
Everyone
their
has homes.
Yeah.
New Plan.
Most,
End of
most
semester.
people
No,
have
we
homes.
don't all
Okay.
have homes. Mom.
Most people have
I'm coming to
homes,
live with
and
you.
Dance
most of us have
battle with it.
home or friends who are willing to create new homes together because found family.
It's true. I have
You
found a
guys should
family.
do like a dance off for Isolda to get ownership of the school.
I am
Yes,
very
battle.
charismatic.
Moss would win that.
Ooh.
This party's very charismatic. We
I,
would
like
win.
you're still level 3, but I appreciate your confidence.
In a dance battle, yeah, we're fine.
Oh no, she's hot. Goodness. And I am Char, your little lizard boy with a sword and a shield and a love for dragons and a love for dragons.
And I'm Sarah, and I'm going to be playing Tansy, your chaos baby with the biggest goblin energy because she is a goblin.
All right, true. That is true.
That's a good point. You have goblin energy for a reason.
Yeah,
For a
comes with the
reason.
territory.
Yeah. Work with what you got.
All right. Does anyone want to go through what happened in last week's episode? The highlights.
Ooh, what did happen
Highlight
last
reel.
week? Ooh.
Yeah, like my Instagram reels. What happened?
Well, we all.
Mine's all frogs, so that doesn't count here. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
That's Char's, so that's actually good.
That is-
Char
yeah.
had a frog one.
I had my frog date. I didn't get to see the rest of the team much during the last out of character session. What else did we all do?
I've flirted and harassed the artificer teacher.
Love
Arda.
him.
Love him.
Love the interactions. Love the interactions.
Great
Yeah,
noodle.
you,
It's
I
perfect. He
think-
passed out
remember-
at some
Yeah, you
point.
did make him pass out. I remember you made him pass out one time you saw him, and I couldn't remember if it was this time or the time before, but he passed out. He
Yeah,
rolled
and
a
I would-
1 on his ability to withstand.
Yeah, and I would just like to say that everything I'm doing knowing that of age and everything. Of age.
What was the
not being
what was-
creepy, not harassing.
Yeah,
No,
everything is
but
at
what,
age
but
here.
what was the raw comment? What was the raw comment that made him pass out? I should
I
have
think
written
she
that
just-
down.
I think
Oh!
just a comment
was-
of spending more time with him, wasn't it? Like, wasn't
No,
it
no,
just
no, no.
Something about
It was the
you-
pun on raw.
Yeah, it was the pun on Raw.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think she said that she likes it raw or something.
Killed me.
Yeah.
Killed me.
Oh, because he was saying that she needed to go get some raw iron for him to work with.
Yeah, raw materials. Yeah.
And then he passed out.
Literally walked right into that one.
he did.
Poor,
He really
poor
did.
man. We also found out that he's the mentor of the wild mage professor, or the wild mage, I guess sorcerer professor, or was at one point in time,
True. That is true.
which is good because you guys went and hung out with her later.
We did. We figured out she's awesome. And we now have a plan, or Moss has a plan to overload the boxes by using all the wild mages to basically go nuts on it.
Yeah, and I will probably do what we do many times, is start off with you guys having breakfast and being like, here's another crazy plan. Because I feel like a lot happens over breakfast with you guys.
Good
Yeah.
time.
Plotting happens.
Like a lot of like, last night I did blank, and everyone else being like, what?
That's a good place
Yeah,
to meet
that's
up.
good.
Though. Yeah.
Any other highlights anyone wanted to add?
Ooh, was there anything else to?
Lurk has
think
sorcerer
about-
lessons.
Oh, true,
Mhm.
true. Very quick
Um,
interaction with headmaster, so that was something.
Yeah, also, yeah, the headmaster sucks.
Yeah,
She
headmaster
she did not
sucks.
remember Lark even after Lark and her.
Yeah, it was fine. That was okay.
It went fine. She just didn't remember.
Maybe it's more common than we think it is. Maybe there's plenty of students dating plenty of we don't know, right?
It's true.
And she's like, oh, this is, so maybe it's just not as big of a deal.
As we think it is.
Or
Doesn't think
she just doesn't give a fuck.
Either way, fine by me. Forget my face. Forget you know me.
Lark is like, I feel like Lark is the person who's just like, if someone forgets your name, you're like, yes! Like, so excited about it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, finally. Okay. So, yeah, you guys went off to your various activities that you did yesterday. So we'll say it's morning again, as usual. We're going to have oh, hang on. Ooh, a tornado warning for this area. How
Wait,
interesting.
For you?
How interesting. At 1840. Oh, that's now. Okay. Anyways, there you go. So if I disappear, I have been taken away.
If you're up in the air, you've been taken away.
Today's breakfast is they're doing, again, they have a couple chefs working to get this ready. So basically there's a whole bunch of random toppings and we're making breakfast quesadillas today. All kinds of delicious things, lots of meats, little like bits of bacon and chicken and stuff, beans, eggs, like just all kinds of stuff. So basically you get your little quesadilla, you fill it up, you hand it to them and they grill it for you. And
Important question I need to ask Mel. Is it only flour tortillas?
no,
Okay, good.
because I can't eat flour tortillas.
Corn tortillas are superior anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
They have all kinds. They have flour, corn, cassava, all kinds of different kinds of flour. Like good mix. They're also different sizes. So if you want, you can do like kind of small little bite-sized ones. You can have a huge one. There's one that's like chars, like literally just like.
It's normal to everyone else, though. That's the thing. I'm just.
Why is it so big?
And
a
of course,
sauce.
there's side. You can take any of the toppings as sides. So there's lots of roasted potatoes, full strips of bacon. You know, the usual kind of setup. Really nice roasted potatoes. They're like they've really nice buttery, crispy outside. Excellent. So that's breakfast for today.
They're going in my pockets. They're going in my pockets.
You need to put some sort of plastic insulation before they're in your
Oh,
pocket.
You're assuming she already doesn't have
I
that?
wrap them in a napkin.
Somebody needs to get
they're such
large,
an
like
oil.
Tupperware.
I'm
No,
not
we already
Ellie.
established that Cal needs to get her a bag of colding.
That's true.
Yeah, a bag of potato holding.
Mhm.
I have specifically for food.
Specifically for food.
My
That's
bag of holding.
refrigerated.
I was gonna say my bag of holding is
Ooh.
refrigerated.
Bag of
Yeah.
colding, yeah, that's a
Bag
Yeah.
of colding that is what you said.
yeah, the bag of
Oh,
colding.
that's so good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's
That's good.
so
I like
good.
that.
It is an
You
actual
remi-
item, I
Is it?
believe. I think
You
so.
remind
Or is it a
him.
homebrew that I keep seeing?
I'm looking
Which-
it up.
It's a
Now I
clever
need to
one,
find out.
so. Okay, yeah. So that's your breakfast for today. Everybody can make their delicious things. And is there anybody you guys are sitting down to have breakfast with today, or are you just hanging out, the four of you, making your plans for the day?
If we're gonna do like those kind of plans, we should probably stick to ourselves. I don't know how much you want to involve the rest of the, or how many people are here. This is still half term, right?
Yeah. So not everybody is here. Of your kind of usual friends who you would spend time with, who is here? Vera is here. Enris is here. That's about it. Just Vera and Enris, really. Everyone else is visiting home.
Is it just
Everyone
one of
else
those,
is loved. No, I'm kidding.
Is it one of those things where these two people that we're pretty close with in some means are in the cafeteria with us as we're just avoiding them?
Yeah, Enris and Vera are having a meal together. How about that?
Oh.
They're hanging
That's
out.
cute.
That is nice.
Yeah.
You know, you
Please
got a bard
note
and
that
a sorcerer, you know, they get along. You know,
Yeah.
divine soul sorcerer and a bard, they got some overlap there.
True.
also
And they get
please
to
note-
gossip about you guys. Like, did you see what they did last week? I know. Do you guys watch in Community? There's that one where they're like, do you remember that week when they all left? God, that was great.
Oh goodness.
I remember that
God.
episode.
Yeah.
Just like everybody just talks about how nice it is to be the center of attention for once because you guys were
Yeah.
gone.
Oh, left.
Yeah.
All I have to say is Moss's sense of morality is very high for the fact that she didn't choose to go home out of this hellscape for break.
Most people did. I'd say probably about a fifth of the school is still here.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, you know, it's not a super small number. Like there's definitely still people and there's still, you know, food and such, but it's definitely feels kind of empty.
Yeah.
So you guys sit down with your food and Moss probably needs to tell everyone the plan and make sure that they're on board, or
Okay.
just do it anyways.
So, I already forgot their sister's name.
Kaylin.
Kaylin, thank you. My
I wrote
brain
it.
is just
I wrote it down. I wrote
beautiful.
It down.
I can't write because priorities.
Yeah.
So Kaylin and I came up with a perfect plan. Like it'll solve all our issues, and also it'll be very, very fun to watch. So basically, the box that I found connects to the other boxes, so we could potentially overload the whole system by putting a shit ton of magic in it.
Is that
Sorry, I'm just imagining this is what's happening at the table as you're trying to like.
Yeah.
Reaching in front of.
Yeah. So, well, you know it, Lark, because you were there with me. They weren't. So,
Did I
basically,
leave before that or after that?
you were there for that, I think.
I think you stayed for that portion and then you left when everyone had cake.
Yeah.
Oddly, I think you left right before cake. Shockingly.
Why would you leave
Very
before
shockingly.
cake?
Because you had dinner with Cal.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
right.
You had to go to Cal's for dinner.
Dinner.
Yeah.
Wink. Yeah.
Wink. So
Had to lay on some hands.
the idea is that all the wild mages have been having a rough time with the snow magic thing, and after their magic comes back, they're kind of supercharged. So get a whole bunch of wild mages. Hopefully make them lose their magic for like a day, and then have them all go off with the box.
Oh, so like a bomb.
kind of, but like a wild mage bomb.
Well,
So we're
yeah.
using their bodies.
No, they're gonna
as
be alive
shrapnel?
after this. They're
Oh, so
gonna
they're
be
not
alive
shrapnel.
after this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
we're just
partial
they're just going to,
Do they
let
have
all their
to
magic
live?
loose.
They might take out more if we just let their bodies go.
No, we have to let the students live. Like our fellow students want to keep alive mostly, as far as I'm concerned. I haven't met someone that's kill worthy yet.
So, is there a plan for, protecting them as they put the magic in before the explosion
I
also
was
explodes
thinking,
them too?
I don't know how many friends you've made in cleric class, but okay, that one is better than none. So
the teacher likes me. Does that count?
that counts. I think she was on the list of people who we might not want to trust because of Isolde.
Was she?
Oh fuck! I said her name.
yeah, isn't she just such a good headmaster? Like,
Is
It's-
older bread or newer bread?
You
That
see
is the
Moss like
question.
contemplate her life's existence, like in this moment.
Actually, you know what? Tansy, give me a performance roll here.
Thank you.
Let's see if
Can I add
Older bread
bardic
here?
inspiration to Tansy for this role?
Can you convince Isolde that Tansy was just being weird?
Dude, it's too
her
much.
Take a
accent.
bardic
It's her
inspiration.
accent.
Oh, actually, you can have advantage too because she met you.
Oh,
She met you and she was
shit.
like, "This one's crazy." So
Like this bitch.
You're on the do not interact list. That's so funny.
I love it. I'm on the crazy list.
like this one is not thinking.
That was a natural 20.
You always got to start the
Yes.
game with a nat 20.
Ta-da! Oh, can you see it?
I can see that there's dice there.
There's
Excellent.
dice there.
Alrighty.
You.
Okay. I mean, you guys don't know how well it worked, but you feel like it probably was a pretty good attempt.
Like even we were like,
Like even you guys were like, "Oh."
wow, it's like an actress.
okay, we really need to find like a code word or something because
HBIC.
Code word dirtbag.
Dirt
I was also just gonna
bag.
use bitch, but so but yeah, basically your teacher, just because she is the most powerful healer, also gets roped into a lot of that stuff. So I don't know, it's up to you. I just want to say put that up for consideration.
No, I know. We're not friends. The only other cleric that I don't know if we're friends. I mean, we did a project together, which is pretty friendly, right?
Got a good grade on it.
You know, we both like
if you-
plums, so
do
we already
you
have something in common.
Do you trust that they're gonna be wanting to help, or is it just
His name's Quillen. Yes. Quillen?
Yeah.
Kremlin? Who's Kremlin?
Krillin from Dragon Ball.
Kremlin?
He's
Who's the Kremlin?
the little bald guy.
Fine.
His name is Quillen.
Destructive.
You don't remember if he's here though. He is a fancy boy.
Fancy boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he probably. I mean,
Oh, good.
I'm assuming he went home to see his family, but I could go see if he's here.
the other option is for me to just,
I do think
acquire
More
some healing
healers
potions?
is a good. Yeah, yeah,
That
those
is an
are single
option.
use. You know, those are single use.
Yeah,
and
they're not
you have to
ideal, but
have-
it's better than having dead students. So,
Yeah, but you need to have you kind of both of your arms attached in order to uncork them. So
can we attach them to the sprinkler system? Like, just have it.
I'm just laying like
Wow.
I mean, that sounds fun.
It'll be fun.
I'm joking. I'm
put them
joking.
in like
Are
a
you?
squirt gun.
Yeah,
Oh.
You guys want to try to get
those
like,
beer hats, but it's
somebody-
all healing potions.
I'll have like
Yes. Yes.
Really
We
good.
need
Please,
the biker
someone make
backpack.
that a homebrew item. Wait, I need to make that home.
There-
Someone needs to make
There
that a
are
homebrew item.
fraternities at colleges.
Yeah, there's definitely someone has definitely done this with potions.
There's definitely a barbarian frat house that has all the bros who didn't make it into the fighter club or fighter classes, who are just yeah, we're gonna stay, we're gonna fight all night. We got our fucking potion hats on. No one can beat us. And that they're no one goes near that building. Actually, if we go near
That's
it,
why no one can beat you guys, because no one's challenged you.
and they're all just walking around like arms half broken. Well, no one would fight us, so here we are. That's a really gross face
Yeah.
I made me doing that.
We break in, we steal the fraternity's super hat, and then we go.
The super hat.
Then you go.
Honestly, they have to have someone that they're making brew all those potions. So
But they're really
chemistry
expensive. We can't even buy them. Okay, how many mathematics. How many mages are you thinking of having to overload this box?
did Kaylin give me a number of how many she could estimately get?
All of them.
Yeah, let's see. She's going to tell you the exact number that she thinks she can get.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Actually, yeah, I mean, her students are pretty loyal. They're pretty gung-ho. So let's see how many she gets. 15.
Wow.
Holy
15.
shit, that's a lot of mages. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way that we can have a healing potion for each mage. And that's sorry, okay. If someone drops, if you fall below 0, someone has to feed you a healing potion, and then you
Yes.
only go back up to
We-
0, right?
You get your D4 plus 4, I think, plus 1. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
D4 plus 4.
I want to say
The
4.
spellcasting
That's
mod or something like that?
pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pathetic, but I'm just saying if we can't get any actual healers,
And
better
those
than-
cost 300 gold each.
well, it costs 150 to make them. So the ones I have that I made,
I know, aren't potions such a scam?
Yeah.
No
Girl.
wonder I was so sought. I'm expensive.
Yeah.
you are very expensive.
I'm expensive, right?
Basically,
Nice fingers.
Rich girl.
Okay.
basically it takes 150. And normally if we were in school, it'd be a week to make one, but since we're in school, it takes for fucking ever because they're eating up all our other time. It's really annoying. I would normally have a bajillion potions by now, but because and this is that I skip classes and I still make a damn potions. This is
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
it's a whole
All right. So I can say I probably have.
We can also
No. I got, sorry. Yeah. 6 heals before I am tapped out.
which we kind of
So,
don't want you to be tapped.
Ideally. Ideally, no.
We could also ask
Um,
Enris because Enris also heals and maybe, well, they don't have friends, but they could at least help.
Yeah, if you guys want, there are other people who are here, like there are other healers, and like they've also been affected. So potentially you could just say like,
Also,
hey,
Vera should be able to heal a little bit. I know bards normally can do
Yep.
a little bit of healing.
Yeah, cure wounds is
So-
a common thing.
Yep, you get some bards. So if you guys want to like pick a couple.
Oh
classes,
wait, do I have bard
you
friends
can.
yet?
You
We
probably
What about
changed
do.
the-
paladins?
Yeah. Go get your friends, Char. What are you talking about? These are all the self-righteous people who would definitely want
if
this shit to be
any
fixed.
of us have friends, it should be you.
I mean, most
Yeah,
of the
that's
most
true.
of the paladins are pretty self-righteous, and it's a little bit discouraging. And a lot of them go on their own like mission trips during this time, so it's
Ew.
yeah, it's a little weird.
That sounds like a cult.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
go. You know what? I'm
Maybe
just
not the
gonna go
paladin.
chat up the bards.
Well, I mean, before
Yeah.
you go, I just do we know if we're gonna have to deal with like I take out my definitely not player's handbook. I took this in one of my classes. It was a battle sense thing in one of the paladin classes I took, and it was talking about the other classes there are. And wild magic sorcerers have the wild magic surge they have to deal with. Is that going to affect us if that all explodes?
Potentially, but it also affects the
Also-
boss.
That's true.
Now here, yeah. Again, the more healers, the better.
The better. Okay. So should we just all go talk to everyone? Well, we don't want everyone to know about it, but well, yes, we kind of do. We don't want anyone to be near the training fields. But
Curious. If you're gonna tell people about it, maybe we have a code word like a field trip, like a extracurricular field trip or something, right? They earn
Science
extra
experiment.
points. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. We trick them. We use that niceness in the brain, and then we use it to our advantage. You know, we just don't
That
tell them anything
sounds-
that's actually going on.
Well,
I'm afraid
I mean,
that will cause even more panic.
I mean, sometimes it's better for people not to know what's going on, especially in situations where they might turn
Explode.
into a bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
True, but like, I'm worried about people's. If we expect them to be helpful, how helpful are they going to be when they're panicking and running away?
Well, what if we
They
tell
weren't
them this? What if you tell them this? You tell them that there's going to be a chance of danger. Like with any other excursion, any other field trip you do in school, there's always going to be danger, probably. So you just tell them that there's probably going to be danger, and then they won't be surprised or panic, and then you're good.
Fingers
But
crossed.
just thinking, if you went to a normal school, like every field trip has a chance of danger, so students won't come back.
No,
Like,
it doesn't.
Tyler
What
got
school
kidnapped
do you
last
go
week,
to?
and he's fine.
Exactly.
Your parents sign your permission forms for
love
that?
it.
Always,
Love
I
it.
beg them
Parents.
every time.
Maybe she'll come home. Shit, she
Most
came
of us
home.
don't have
We're getting a
parents.
field trip to the
Real-
box factory. Then
real-
we'll lose at least a quarter of the class.
Real story to kind of sidetrack about field trips. I think I was in like third grade. No, it would have been fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh grade. Around that time, I went to around that period of time. It was like 2005 to 2000, let's say 2004 to 2007. There's a field trip that everyone in my grade was able to go on. We were maybe a 10-15 minute walk away from a movie theater. And instead of getting buses for this, on the permission slip, they in very small print said, you give permission to have us watch your child on this field trip. It didn't say anything about the buses picking it up, so they had us all walk to the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And we're children. We are literally in the age of, if something goes wrong and we don't, if we're nearby one of our houses, we can just walk away and not realize there's repercussions. It worked, but we walked for like 10-15 minutes to see Shrek 2.
Premium
Wow.
choice in movie.
And we could have been hit by cars, could have been kidnapped, could have anything, could have just walked off. And they just did that.
Well, would you have walked off though when Shrek 2 was on the table? Come on.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's
Our
true.
Lord and Savior Shrek.
My
No.
my father.
Also, y'all were confident in your neighborhood to even do that.
It wasn't a bad area, which was nice, but it was definitely high traffic.
'Cause
Delightful.
I'm sitting here imagining that, like, in my area, I'm like, oh, we would have never.
No.
One of the
Mm-mm.
classes I was teaching, they were like 9-10 years old, and we took them on this field trip, and they didn't realize that it was a safety field trip, but they didn't know that. We took them to like this old sugar factory, and they're all sat in this room, and they're watching a video. And during it, we pull one kid aside, and there's all these like men moving boxes and stuff. And we pull one kid aside, take them out of the room, and then go back in and then pretend that that child has been lost and that they've been kidnapped, and start asking the class if they noticed anybody coming in and out of the room, ask them if, do you know what anybody looked like?
That's terrifying.
All of the,
Traumatizing.
so there's a couple other teachers on this field trip with me, because we took this like 60 odd students or whatever, and we're on our phones pretending to call the school, going like, oh Amira's missing, we don't know where she is, we think somebody, like, it was, I look back now and I'm like, I can't believe we did that. That was terrifying. Anyway, I mean, eventually, after the students are in an absolute panic shitting themselves, we bring the kid back in and go, no, this is why you need to pay attention to your surroundings and don't like,
That's
Now they're
terrifying.
traumatized.
But also,
terrifying, right? How
considering
traumatizing
that
is that?
considering when I was in school, they used to have fake active shooters so that we would
Oh,
behave.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
they do
so,
that
like-
all the time. Yeah.
That's
Active
right.
shooter drills.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All over.
I'm also like, yeah, that seems like something
Yeah, okay,
that would be
escalated
done.
quickly.
Does
Oh,
Okay.
the world.
So are we on a mission to go collect healers? Is that what we're doing?
I think so.
So up to you
Yes.
guys. So you can, what I'm gonna let you guys do is each of you can pick a class of students. So like clerics, blood hunters, warriors, whatever you want. And you can go and try to convince as many of them as possible to come and help. You can overlap. So if you want to do like 3 of you pick clerics, you can do that and try to like kind of pool your efforts. But you guys get to decide who you want to come and potentially help you. Does anyone know who they want to go to?
I'm going to the bards. Also, note for Sarah, Tansy still has a D6 if she's gonna go try to convince people, because I gave you that bardic and you didn't use it.
Yep.
Oh,
Letting you
cool.
know.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
We like it.
Just-
We like it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go talk to the bards, because even though they're not like mega healers, they have healing word, which will be like if they're in the distance, like they don't have to rush forward. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've got combative abilities too.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
exactly.
You don't know exactly what to expect, right? So
yeah, like so it's just they're the Swiss Army knife. So like
yeah, okay. So you're gonna go for the bards. What's everyone
Mhm.
else gonna go for?
I'm just gonna try to see if there are any paladins left, because I know there's a few I talked to. I do remember that there was Jasmine Evershard, the 3rd year, and there was also Beatrice and Syrah, I think, the other 2 first years
Yep.
who were performing like top of the class. I'm
Yep.
gonna go see if any of them are around.
Okay.
Just any of them.
Cool. I'll give you guys an advantage if you pick a class that you're connected to, but you don't have to. It won't be advantage, but I'll give you some kind of bonus.
okay.
So paladins for Char.
Yeah.
Clerics, obviously.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then I figure I'll go with Lark, and I'll try to convince the clerics. Try to use my, cause.
Teamwork. Count it.
Awesome. All right. So
Yep.
we'll just do kind of one random student from each class as like an example of the conversation that you have. So let's start at the top with Moss. So you come across one of your fellow bard students. Let's see who it is. Let's look at my big old list of bards, shall I? Okay. You come across let's say you come across poetry. Yeah. So poetry is a tiefling bard, about 6'1" with blue skin and pink hair, and you're trying to convince. What's your sales pitch for this tiefling?
Okay. Poetry. Do you want, first of all, are you sick and tired of losing your magic? Because I think everyone is at this point.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. We might have an idea to deal with that, but we're gonna need some help at the training grounds. And you know, like usual, like the normal adventure stuff, like everyone's been doing, a little bit of a risk, but the more people we get, the better. Minimize it, obviously, larger the party, more variety. So I was wondering if you would be willing to, you know, help out with that. I give time and place. And if you had any of your friends who wanted to help out with that too, that would be great. We're looking at probably just supporting the main people who are going to be doing the thing, and then making sure that they don't die.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty. We're just kind of like support and like in case something goes a little off track, but pretty much is the plan.
If I can help, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're down to help. Thank goodness, poetry. Also, your name is beautiful, by the way. I keep meaning to tell you that. Sorry, kind of late, but yeah. And yeah, no, if you have anyone else you want to convince, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think there's some people I can help get. Give me a persuasion roll.
Yeah, it's almost as if I'm built for this.
You got poetry in the group, but let's see
Yeah.
how many others
Okay.
you can
I'm
convince.
doing persuasion, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to scroll.
Waiting them to, I mean,
My nails are dry. Are not dry yet. I'm trying to
school's
stop.
adventures, right? Like,
Oh,
they're-
that's cocked. Okay. There we go. Okay. So persuasion, I have a +9. Shit.
Mhm.
That's a
Excellent.
22 total.
22. All right.
Plus
Uh,
9.
Cool.
God.
You, of the remaining bards at the school, managed to get 8 of them to agree to help.
Hey!
So you now have 8 bards in holding available to assist. Well done.
Hey.
Uh,
We're all tuning our instruments like before the
hype. Yeah, you're doing a great job. So you let them know, what is it? Are you gonna do tomorrow morning?
I think we just, because it starts in the morning when normally they're,
Yeah, it's like sunrise.
yeah, so it's like sunrise, be there, be ready, be geared up, yeah, fields, support the sorcerers, basically. Kind of
Gotcha.
where we're at.
Yeah, the bards are all like, yeah, protect sorcerers, makes sense to me. Like, they squishy. Got it.
Yeah. Not that we're that much beefier than them, but we're not
right?
in the midst
Like,
of it.
You know. Okay, Charge, you want to go try to talk to some paladins?
Yeah, if anyone were here, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let's see who we've got from the paladin class. Who is our pals? Paladins are, I feel like, not that common.
Yeah,
On the server,
yeah,
weirdly.
that's how it goes.
All right, you find Ifrit. Ifrit is an Aasimar paladin. Is dating one of the cute little bunny people. And he has ashy hair, and he's always seemed kind of aloof. He's very tall and kind of seems expressionless, but you've seen him with enough people that you're like, okay, there's you don't know him that well, but
Yeah, seen him around.
yeah, exactly. A little mysterious,
So I more or less like half jog up,
I'm like, oh, glad to see you're still at the school. Proposition for you. So we're gonna be fixing the magic dry spell thing that's been happening, and we need all hands who are able to heal on deck just in case. I know this is kind of sudden and we don't really talk too much, but I trust you. I know what you're capable of. We're in that class together. Do you want to join? This is going to be happening tomorrow. We're going to be helping a bunch of sorcerers not die.
How did you come up with this plan?
There's a lot of history to go into that. Long story short, I heard it from the more or less the wild mages themselves, the wild magic sorcerers. Kind of a game of telephone a little bit, but heard it directly from the wild's magic sorcerers. There's apparently a conduit for the magic that's been pulsating. You remember when the sky kind of cracked, and that's when the magic started? Yeah. So we've kind of figured out the source of it. And
Well, I guess we don't have much time, but if you'll tell me more after.
handshake.
He reaches down.
My hand goes like straight up.
You do this, but it's like almost straight up and down.
It's like my hand goes barely on the wrist. His goes to my elbow.
Yeah, exactly. Like big ol'. All right, give me a persuasion roll to see how many other people you can get involved.
All right, that is a dirty 20.
Nice.
My synthetic 20.
Okay. Excellent. Sorry, I'm rolling a d4 for every 5 you roll.
Yep.
First 2 were 1s and 1. I'm like, 2, and then I got 4 and 4. So you get, I'm gonna say all of the remaining paladins in school, all 10 of them.
Love it.
Are in.
That's
so,
surprising. Mission trips are over.
Well done. It turns out all the ones who were left behind were like, man, I really wish I had a mission. And then you're like, I have a mission. And they're like, yes!
Mission! Perfect.
It's all I wanted.
So
They're all just
gung-ho.
waiting for a party, like twiddling their thumbs.
They're like
Also,
fighters.
just imagine the clout of being like, I helped restore the magic.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah,
Like-
bragging rights.
Oh yeah.
Brag rights.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It's been 11 days since I last smoked something.
It's been 11 days since I've
Many
last
days.
cast.
Yeah. If I don't smote again, I'll never smeet again.
I wanna smote it.
I want to
Let
smoke
me
it.
smoke. Get
Delightful. Okay, and then last but not least, we have to talk to the clerics. So, Tansy and Lark, you guys are gonna go find some lovely clerics to try to help. And let's say you guys run into Zach. So Jack is an Eladrin cleric. And kind of you've noticed Zach in class. Kind of the weird thing is that like every day it's almost like his coloring changes to match a different season, but it's always at random. So like one day it's like very springy, one day it's very wintry. So like yeah, maybe it's a good choice. That seems kind of wildy, kind of magey, maybe, right? So yeah, you head over, and what's your pitch to Zach to try to help?
Do you want to do this? I feel like you're better at talking.
You want me to talk? Okay. If you want me to talk, you just fill in the little details and things. 'Cause
Yeah.
You know these guys. You know them way
And
better
I'll-
than me.
And I'll not. No, clerics are nice. You'll be fine. You'll be
Oh,
fine.
perfect. Okay, all right. And if he's not, you put the screws to him, and that's about it. Okay. All right, let's go.
Like,
Yeah, the screws.
okay.
You got to put the screws.
So you guys are actually like talking about like how to go about talking to them, and Zach actually walks up to you guys and is like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Oh Jesus! Hi.
Hi.
What's his name? Hi, Zach. How are you today?
Bored. What about you?
Oh my goodness, bored. And I'm so sorry to hear about that. You know, it actually just so happens that we have a really exciting, fun-filled field trip with only a smaller chance of death. If you would be interested.
How small?
Like the usual small chance of any field trip death. What do you think, Locke? What would you rate the death chance?
I would say pretty small for us, since we're mostly there to stop other people from dying. You know, our usual job. I think our chances of death are pretty slim. The other people, however, that are not us, higher for them.
Hmm.
Lower for us, higher for
It's
them.
gotta be some chance of death, otherwise what's the fun?
Exactly.
But saving people, that could be heroic too.
Right, and it looks great on your resume, right? Because you know you try to get jobs at some of these places of worship, and they only want experience first. And how are you supposed to get that without some real world experience? Here you go, right to you on a plate.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would look good on my resume. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go now. Let's get going. And he's like ready to get his bag. Like, let's.
It's love the enthusiasm. See how it works. Love the enthusiasm. It's actually tomorrow morning, but
okay.
but between now and then, if you know you're bored, if there's more clerics, you know, because everyone's gonna need a job eventually. So I mean, the more the merrier. So
Well, but wouldn't I be just helping people apply for the same jobs as me?
not
Oh my
necessarily.
God,
The continent
no.
is huge. There's so many churches, temples, holy places, places of worship, places of dis worship. So many options. I really don't think the competition is going to be that.
Exactly. And you know what? You just gotta heal better than everybody else there. And I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I can see it. I can see that fire burning in your soul, that guiding fire
Bolt.
pants, whatever
Bolt.
you bolt, the guiding bolt.
Radiant energy. You can
shining.
see it. It's tangible. You're glowing like the moon.
Exactly.
Like the moon.
Like the moon. So all you gotta do, you just heal better than everyone else. You got a leg up on the competition.
Okay.
Your resume gonna be higher than theirs on the pile, because you know what? You did the best healing. So that's all you gotta do. Just do your best.
And if you can find some second and third years, they won't even be graduating at the same time as you.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a good point. Maybe, and if I do a good job, maybe they would help me get a job when I get out.
See?
I'm gonna focus
There
on
you
upper years. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some upper years.
What a great
all
idea.
right,
You're
give
just
me-
full of bright ideas.
Give me a persuasion to see how well all of the clerics go. So you guys can both roll a persuasion, and I'm gonna total it because
Okay. I'm gonna roll my advantage too, because why not? Oh wait, no. I'll roll
Why
it first, and then if
not?
it's really bad, then I don't want to waste it. Okay, I'm gonna roll it. Okay, all right. It's 17.
okay.
And then you add
20.
the G6.
Yes. Oh wait, persuasion. Oh my god, sorry. 17 plus 4, 21. There we go.
Okay. And for Lark,
20.
20. All right. Well done, guys. All right. Let's see if I can keep track of this.
And try like nudge Tansy like we did it. Except just like I bang her in the head.
18.
Yeah. I think we got him.
You have 19 clerics willing to help, and yeah,
So many clerics.
well done.
Oh
So
my goodness.
your total party for this quest. No, wait, do we want to include the wild mages in this count?
Yes.
We have a
Okay.
cleric per wild mage. Guys,
That's
There
the
we go.
dream.
We got him.
That's called a surplus.
Everyone
country's
gets your
rolling
own personal healer.
Wow.
You can
I mean,
screw
we
your
make
duck
the,
into
we make the
them.
sorcerers.
we're gonna have to give them numbers. Like, here's your assigned healer.
Oh my god. Oh, do they all have stickers like my name is?
And
Lark,
my,
are you gonna
and
do
my
the-
healer is.
Are you gonna do the fruit thing where everyone has to take a fruit?
No, we draw names out of a hat.
Okay.
All the healers' names, and we'll go down the line of people who need.
Oh.
And I got.
Now stick with
Yay!
your buddy. Stick with your buddy,
Stick with your
everybody, or
buddy.
you might die.
Gotta stay with your, it's the buddy system. Although I have to say that a lot of them are working with mild mages, so it's not like they're, they wander off a bit.
Mhm.
So
Those
you have a
backpacks
little
with
bit
the,
of
like,
We
overlap.
basically
string
have
on them.
constructed a party for each of them because they're all getting a wild mage, a cleric, a paladin, and then some of them have bards.
Exactly.
Fun.
An army.
An army, a
did
little,
so
a
well.
little mini school army. All
It's
the
like
other
adopting
overthrow
a
this
stray
place.
dog.
all the other classes you didn't recruit are going to be like, why weren't we invited?
Maybe you should
I
think
could
about
invite the
that next
druids.
time.
We could invite the druids. But
We thought about it. You guys were on the list. It was just, it was getting late and the party was coming. So next time there's a big bad guy to fight,
We'll come
we'll
to you
make sure to
first.
ask the druids.
we'll have to put something on the notice board, like, sorry everyone who was not invited.
Sorry, everybody who wasn't invited to the cool quest. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So your oh, I gotta write down. Zach is the last one. Okay, so you have 15 wild mages, 8 bards, 10 paladins, 19 clerics, bringing you to a grand total of 56 people, including you guys. And I'm going to say a +2 because Kaylin and her on and off again boyfriend are also going
Is
to be
Cal
there.
coming?
It's a great question. Are you going to ask
Yeah,
Cal
she-
for help, or do you think he's going to
Probably.
be worried?
I should probably invite him. That's the nice thing to
Also,
do.
he's gonna be like, "This is the stupidest plant ever," and I'm so waiting.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, babe, you were so pretty and so stupid.
Thank goodness you're pretty.
You think I'm pretty?
Yeah, you're
You think
really
I'm
pretty,
pretty?
but this is really stupid.
No, I'm just gonna stop after the first part.
No, I'm really pretty though. And he's like, yeah, you're really pretty. And then gives you like a kiss on the head. All right, so we'll up that to a total of 59 people then are going to be meeting at breakfast time for the great overloading of the system.
Beautiful.
Is there anything you guys want to do in the day leading up to this to try to prepare? So you can do something to prepare the grounds, you can do some more research, you can talk to anybody who's going to be there, like especially professors. You can talk to each other and come up with a plan.
I would like to prep the grounds and make places for cover.
Ooh, okay.
Set up like
Is
Yeah.
Is the training ground going to be big enough space for almost 60 people?
It's a good question. So generally speaking, you probably have about, yeah, I mean, there's enough room. You've got about 50 people probably on average who train there during the training sessions, like
Okay.
regularly at once. So there's a fair amount of space. I think the big question is going to be how much are those wild mages going to need, you know? Like how much space is that going to take up?
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just kind of a big question mark because you guys don't know a lot about how that's going to work from that side of things.
we can go talk to Kaylin to figure out what she thinks would be best to prepare.
Yep. So she's preparing her students. They've all basically made all their defenses really weak for the day to try to make sure that as many of them as possible don't have any magic.
Beautiful.
Like effectively got drunk last night so that they're all like, you know,
Damn it! I should have gone.
they're all hungover today.
Should have
Made
gone
it
with
harder
them.
to save.
I should have gone out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess I'm gonna send Acorn with a letter to Kaylin, just saying like, "Hey, any requests for preparation for you guys tomorrow morning?" That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, you'll get a letter back from her later in the day. Anybody else doing anything specific?
Do I know if there's anything I could
I
possibly...
feel like I'm probably coaching some of the people in like staying together tactics, and like, now if you lose your buddy, you remember you find your buddy, and if you can't find your buddy, you find someone else's buddy, and then hopefully your other buddy's not dead yet, and then you can find them later.
Delightful. So yeah, some of the students are definitely more anxious than others. Yeah, it's definitely helpful for some of them to have like kind of like a, I don't know, support, like here's what you do if you're freaking out so you don't abandon the person relying on you. Kind of.
Yeah, I'll do some like things like that, and I'll do some like sparring or something.
We're doing some training pep talks.
Yeah, some warm up routines. Yeah.
Mhm.
Stretch it out.
Make sure you stretch before we fight, whatever happens.
I think I'm gonna try to make cheat sheets for everyone who's helping the mages or the sorcerers to understand what different things can happen with wild magic surges. So in case anybody does have a wild magic surge or it happens to us, they know different effects that are commonly reported.
Like a pamphlet.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
You're gonna want to read this.
Yes, it's
standing near wild mages and your HP is the pamphlet.
your health and
Sign
wild
salute.
magic.
How
Your
likely
health and wild mages.
Wild magic and
is it
you.
that I will be hit by a fireball? And you're like, what a great question. So our reports say
I have made this handy VHS tape for you all to watch. Now let's
Is
go.
it you? It's you, right?
It's me wearing like in a trench coat on someone's shoulders, wearing glasses.
Hello, students. And
oh man, I
hello,
was imagining you
students.
like a gym teacher, like like the Captain America style
God.
one.
So
like,
yeah,
you
that's
decided to help a
right.
wild
It
a wild
is.
magic sorcerer.
But the video he's playing is also him.
Yeah.
oh, Char.
I'm gonna prepare stuff so everyone knows what to expect out of wild magic, or try to know what to expect. And I want to see if I can get in touch with Aqua to see if there's anything she could possibly help out with in regards to widespread effects. like if she has the means to keep an eye on the area or has the ability to like expand her view of an area. Because I don't know how powerful dragons are. They're fucking powerful as always.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know how strong you are, but like, babe, you're probably pretty strong.
Babe, you're fucking ripped, bro.
She like pulls off the sleeves of her dress,
and
she's
it's just
like,
arms.
ripped.
It's a human arms.
Bro, I know.
Oh, anchor arms.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So when you do ask Aqua, she says, well, she's like, you explain the situation to her, and she says, oh, well, I mean, I'd like to help, but it sounds like a lot of people, and I'm kind of trying to keep it. What if they find out who I am, and I get in trouble, and so maybe I can just kind of be nearby in case, like, if something's gonna happen to you, I want to help, but.
Well, I don't want you to have to leave the area of the lake. Do you happen to have any means to like see or even like feel past the lake area when you're not necessarily in the lake? Or how far does your like awareness of your, I think the term was layer, is?
Well, I can feel pretty far. Like I could feel the stuff happening in the forest, and if it's wild magic, I should be able to feel it.
So with everything happening tomorrow, I'll be back in contact with you. I want to know if you can kind of feel the change or tell me what you feel has been changed, because if there's anything that we might be able to adjust or need to correct, I want to make sure we have eyes as many places as possible. Well, or our feelers.
Yeah, I can do that. I can feel, and I can let you know if something's gonna happen. Maybe.
That'd be nice. And then we can do frogs later.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna go. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put the scale down.
I didn't mean to hang up on you first.
No, you hang up.
No, you put down the scale first.
I can't. It's literally not attached to me, but.
Well, it's actually literally attached to me, though.
Well, okay.
So I can't actually hang up because
Are you always listening?
Well, no, only when you touch it. Do you want me to be always listening?
Char thinks to himself without realizing that she could hear this with,
oh no, how much has she heard?
How much do you want me to have heard?
Bye.
Scale in pocket.
She's been listening to Tansy.
Oh my goodness, the scale is so pretty. I can't believe you had this scale the whole time.
Yeah, it's like, where haven't you made this a necklace? This beautiful piece of artwork. Where'd you get it from?
Say my girlfriend, say my girlfriend, say my girlfriend.
Heard that line before.
She is just living the dream that Char will actually ask her out to go study. She's just hoping.
I'm a college student.
Hoping and dreaming.
Oh no!
I can't propose that. I'm a college student. Maybe I can. We'll see.
I'm a college student prince. What am I to do?
Some would say prince. Well, I mean,
some would.
Yeah.
Some would. Me. I'm one of them.
I am. I am a prince.
I'm kind of a prince.
But yeah, that's what I do.
Anyways, adorable.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. We ready for fun?
I'm scared.
Yes, it's gonna go perfectly. Nothing
lever,
bad
Kronk.
is definitely gonna happen.
Wrong lever.
I want to can me and Tansy have a sleepover in my room and eat food?
You guys can absolutely have a sleepover if you want.
God.
At some point, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna bring like a thing of milkshake, a giant like container of just milkshakes.
Can I
Just
request,
like the curly straws?
Yep.
can I request that you guys give Char a hard time about Aqua?
My door is
my
locked.
God.
The walls
Is
are
she
open.
Everyone's
wanna come
welcome
join
at the
us, slumber party?
sleepover.
Slumber party, Char.
I'm trying to
Everyone
sleep.
is welcome with the sleepover.
I'm
Come on.
try- the
Char,
wa-
come on, sleepover time.
the walls
I
are-
knock on his door.
I'll paint your claws. I'll paint your claws, Char. Come on.
Like I think everyone stops for a brief second, then Char just opens the door in like full too big of pajamas, like a matching set, but they're way too big for him. And he just
my
walks
God.
over, and it's like the feet are dragging because they go under his feet, and he just walks over, sits down at the pillow.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to let me tailor those for you. Did you? I could just.
That's like a whole second pair of pajamas on your body. Like that's
Yeah, I could make that into a man bag if you would like, or a sleeping cap, or a bandana.
A matching sleeping outfit for a girlfriend.
Oh. You didn't
said
tell
that?
me you had a girlfriend.
Who said that?
Who said that?
No one, you hear it in your head. Sorry, I'll mute myself.
Jen is here out of
Boy,
Couldn't help it.
Holy shit!
No, I like it. It feels funny. It's like comic relief. I put them on after a long day, and I'm like, I don't fit in them. You know, it's the little things.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It's not
if they
that you
drag,
don't
they're
fit in
gonna
them,
get
they don't fit
worn,
you.
and they're gonna get holes in them, and then the fabric will be damaged.
Oh,
and
this
that's
is the second
waste
pair.
of the second.
Yeah.
Will you just wear them and then put holes in them and throw them out?
Well, I don't throw them out. I give them back to the school. Did you guys not get these in there? They should have been in your wardrobe.
I don't wear them.
I sleep naked.
Well, can I have your?
I high five Tansy.
Across the campus, the artificer teacher passes out again.
Ears ring, bloody nose, passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's awful for whoever I'm rooming with.
Singles rooms. This is the only dormitory where everyone gets singles rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sick.
But we all share the same bathrooms. Every floor has the one person that no one wants to go to the bathroom after. They keep a little mess. It's I don't know.
Like
Yeah.
a fun mess or like a not fun mess?
Well,
Not fun.
what's a fun mess to you?
Oh. Like
Pansy?
like a really what? Nothing?
I'm very lost. Nothing is a bad mess to you?
Playing and pudding. How about that? Messy, huh?
Oh.
Nothing like a good pudding party.
Is that a quote from Harley Quinn? Put it. I'm joking.
I mean, pudding.
Probably
pudding,
is.
yeah.
I don't like the sound of a pudding party in the bathroom.
There's lots of options for sweets.
Oh, it's even worse to say after.
Doesn't have to be pudding.
I'm gonna go lie back down.
Oh,
The door's locked. It locks from the inside, and I could just unlocked. I sit back. I'm sitting back down. I'm tired. Hello, everyone. It's sleepover night.
It is. Here's your milkshake. I got candied
Complimentary
bacon chunks in
milkshake.
there.
Thanks for coming.
It's very
Yep.
big.
There's candied bacon chunks in there for you. Yeah.
Oh, I'll grab them. I need to
As
roll up
you're
my
doing that-
sleeves.
Yeah, as you're rolling up those sleeves, I'm rolling up your pant leg, and I'm like, so I'm just gonna do your toes real quick, and I'm just starting to paint your toenails. Your toe claws.
What color? What color though?
They're definitely pink, like a hot pink.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Stop moving! Stop moving!
You said that as I was moving my toes, and that's the freakiest thing. I was like looking at
Stop
my
moving,
feet.
come on. And I'm like fanning them so that they dry faster.
I can't find out. Is there more bacon in it? I'm making a
Mark
mess.
is like obsessively cleaning, like prestidigitation, cleaning every single drip that like it's on her bedspread.
Like
We
you
don't
got
eat my
some from
room.
the
This
cup.
is why we don't eat in my
Like
room.
you took some out of the cup. Covered. I'm just like. I'm never up past
I'm gonna
8.
open a window.
How do you not have a brain freeze right now?
Oh, that's what that is. Oh.
Okay.
I don't have warm blood. This hurts.
Blankets? Do we have to put them in blankets? But he doesn't have warm blood. We need to put lamps on him. Lamps.
I walk to
Light.
my room. I get my red heat lamp and my
It's a
heat
good
rock.
thing that you guys are in Lark's room, and Lark collects everything that's been left out of other people's rooms. So Lark is just like, I got this. Opens the drawer. There's like 100 lamps. Somehow.
It's lamps, it's candles, it's light bulbs, it's fairy lights, it's junk, it's
You're
a-
just
a hoarder
Costco. You're
room.
fantasy Costco. That's your
Yeah.
room.
yeah.
Fantasy Lark's room, where all your dreams come true.
Okay. So
I like people throwing things out, things that can be reused, remade into other things. It's bad for the environment.
I mean,
Also, after I'm done
Yeah.
doing Char's toes, I'm gonna start braiding Lark's hair, and I'm gonna do like all these like little goblin-y braids.
so pretty. So Lark, did you see the date that
Jesus.
you collected
Gentle.
these potatoes? Like they're kind of towards the end of their.
Did you sniff them? Do you need to
These-
sniff
I
them?
opened the container right in Lark's face. It's not great.
yeah, these ones are fuzzy.
You know, sometimes you build up a tolerance to these things. In fact, lots of medicines are made from
you're not eating.
those
You're not
types
eating.
of-
No.
Well,
no.
I mean, no, Lark is right. Mold does have medicinal properties.
Mold has
It does.
medicinal uses.
But
It
this
doesn't
isn't healing
mean,
me
like,
at all.
all
This hurts.
medicines. Yeah, but also it doesn't mean that you just take medicine 24/7 7 days a week because you can. Because you
some
you build
people. Some
resistance.
people would take poisons also to build up a resistance to them.
I
So
know, but that also makes them less effective.
I
That's
don't like throwing things out.
No, I'm Lark. Don't make this an
Yeah.
intervention sleepover. This has mold on it.
I'll take it.
It is not a waste because people who are good at not getting poisoned
Maybe.
can eat it. And also, composting is a thing, okay?
There we go. Okay,
Yeah,
as long
but
as we're composting
composting
them.
happens outside, not in this container under your bed.
I think I lost track of how many containers, and I haven't
We might
slept here in a while, so
We kind of
I-
need to do a purge. It's like you need to figure out something because I'm also kind of worried about roaches. Like,
Oh, they're cool.
Oh no,
Oh,
they're
those are
fully sealed.
delicacies. Mm.
They're fully sealed.
they're fully sealed, but like still, like you don't want like, especially if they do start composting in there, the gas inside will cause the container to like. Have you never had that happen?
Oh, you have to burp things that are fermenting.
Yeah, like it'll
Yeah.
burp it. Yeah, like you gotta. We have to do a purge here, like at some point. Just like
Okay, Mom.
oh, don't call me mom.
Well, they're my potatoes.
They're your moldy potatoes.
Yeah, have them.
You're right. They are my moldy potatoes.
Do you want to eat them? These ones they're the fuzziness is actually pretty good texture.
I
Char's
just hand
eating
them off.
Well, I can eat them without getting hurt.
Here, there you
Yeah.
go, Char.
See.
Yeah, I handed the char. Yeah.
It's like it was meant to be, right?
These are
So
awful.
Char,
to
there
It
are
all
taste.
3
works
more
out in
fuzzy
the end.
potato containers that if you would like, you don't have to.
Oh, I know. One
No
of them just
pressure.
won't open.
Oh, that is.
I
really
got
good.
it.
It's
And
like
I'll just
caked
like,
on.
hit it. I,
Gallagher
hit
style.
it.
I
Their
guess we're
potato
cleaning
splatter
tonight.
everywhere.
I guess we're cleaning tonight.
Now this is
It's
what I
okay.
call a fun mess.
So the sleepover becomes cleaning Lark's room. She doesn't sleep in anymore.
I have prestidigitation. It's okay. It's just,
Yeah.
It's okay. I can clean it. I can clean it all.
That's why she got prestidigitation.
Yeah, that's
That's what we
exactly.
have.
Yeah. So I was like, I feel like we're gonna have a
Exactly
sleepover one day. Next sleepover, someone else's room.
hmm Okay.
Yeah, you can come
I
to
also
mine
start
next
helping
time.
to clean with Mage Hand. Okay. So, did Aqua say she was gonna help, or if she can, like, no pressure on her?
Oh, she's gonna kind of watch over the general school area. If there's any like backfiring of this happening, she's gonna try to tell me if I can, if she can. So
Okay,
hopefully
okay.
we don't have
That's
anything
good.
bad happen.
So the official conversation was good. How was the not official conversation? Was it fun?
What was the not official conversation was
Not the business, but the pleasure.
The fun, the flirting.
What's okay? Oh, hold on. I know what you're trying to do here, and I was so anxious. How? I mean, when you go to talk to, and when that happened. Uh,
Kat, have you been flirting with a girl?
yes.
Kat has a girlfriend. Kat has a girlfriend.
He
The
just
door
has to
won't
ask
open.
her to be his girlfriend. It's
Goodness.
simple. Simple.
What's holding up?
Well,
Would you like to officially be my girlfriend?
well.
Easy, easy. You can even write it down on a piece of paper and then just read from it.
I mean, I get it though. Like, committing's hard sometimes. You know, you never know. There might be like a shiny dragon out there or something.
I would think
Not to
paladins
say,
would be like.
not to say that she's not as good as a dragon or anything. She's obviously very shiny. I saw her scales.
It's
I
very
would think
shiny.
paladins are very good at commitment, considering the oath thing. Well, except for the breakers, but you know.
They commit to divorce.
They
That's
love
the
divorce.
joke that some of the other paladins kind of say.
Mhm.
I'm in a crossroads. Kobolds don't date. Kobolds don't form those kind of relationships. In fact, everything that I've been experiencing here has been a diversion away, or a deviation away from what I'm used to. It's the phrase that I've heard, I've read, has been culture shock, and I'm used to some things. I've been to different townships and villages that aren't just kobolds. I've been on envoys to talk with different cultures, different peoples, but they're usually all political, and it's never people that are similar in age to me, that are in similar positions as me, at least in ability, I guess. And
What do kobolds do? Like
well,
arranged marriages or
kobolds are generally non like romantic. That's not, there's no reproduction outside of a brood mother, outside of the head dragon in a
surely
city.
reproduction must happen outside of the.
My mother has birthed over 10,000 kobold,
Holy.
but she is, if not an actual dragon, the next closest thing.
Okay. So, but what about other female kobolds? Are they capable of reproduction? They just don't, or choose not to,
There's
or
nothing instinctual in us generally that says reproduce. It's always protect.
Romantic attraction, sexual attraction are two different things.
So we form everything so platonically, and that's why people worry about the pack of kobolds when they go adventuring. They expect these almost hive mind gangs of savages. That's what everyone warns about when we're taking these classes and at home about being safe outside of our cities. And for me to come here and experience the rest of the world as is, and not just from a book, not just from secondhand, is weird. For me to meet a being that I start to feel something I've never felt before, that I've never heard anyone talk about before, it seems so taboo. And for it to be a being that I find out afterwards is revered and dietic to my people, it feels blasphemous, it feels wrong, and
Or
I want it to be.
is it so right and meant to be?
I hope it is.
Okay, sure. I know you can't really separate your upbringing and culture from yourself completely, but for a moment, pretend that you could.
Mhm.
Does Aqua make you happy?
Yeah.
Is it in a way that you've experienced prior is only platonic?
If I'm removing ifs, ands, or buts from my answer, then yes.
Don't remove the butts. That's the best part.
Char blushes.
So
It's certainly up there. It's certainly up there.
Yeah, especially with me. I'm short. It's definitely up there.
Yeah. I high five Cha.
He's still kind of looking down.
just something to consider, because those feelings matter.
You know, there's two different dreams that I've had. One where I return to Gobara, and I'm walking in arm in arm with this humanoid being in what would seem like the most impossible thing and most, I want, maybe even forbidden. It's just not talked about. I don't know how it would be taken. But in this dream, I walk in with this being and everyone is so taken aback and I'm rejected. And then in the continuation of the same dream, she transforms and everyone looks at me like I'm a god. And that feels almost just as much as a nightmare. And I don't want it to be. I don't want that to be. I don't want to. I'm worried that I'll either be rejected or over. I don't want someone to view me as what I'm not, and I guess that's a big fear, and I don't think it's something that I could approach if it were to happen in the next month, a few months, school year, the next time I return to my home. I don't know if I'd be able to approach it like that. So
That's fair.
I need
That's
to talk.
fair.
You're just jumping a little bit ahead, though. You know, you can date and get to know somebody, and sometimes those things work out, and sometimes they don't. And before you jump to the like with your family and stuff like that, why don't you just figure out the sorts of things that you want and
Figure out yourself first
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah. Because I think if you give it a try, right, and you give it a go, and you just put that stuff aside for the moment, and you figure out all the things that really make you happy, I think that once you find those things, those kinds of worries might de-escalate. You have something that makes you really, really happy. And even if that doesn't happen to be, you know, your family, then you still have lots of other things. That didn't make any sense, did it?
No, it
Did that-
it did. I in coming here, in joining Iskar Academy, maybe I haven't really focused on it, but I have taken a lot more strides than I have in specifically doing stuff for myself, because I've always been living for the others around me, and I'm happy doing so. Like, that is where my pride and joy in life comes from, the other people around me. And I enjoy myself and who I am, the things that I love. Maybe I need to just, actually focus
And
on the
that's
things
good.
I want.
And now you've got lots of other people around you too. And Aqua's one of those people, and she wants to see you happy, and we're those people, and we want to see you happy too.
Also, I doubt you're the only person who gets your joy from others. And you can assume that there are people around you who also get their joy from others, and that includes you.
Just think about it. That
No
was a lot.
pressure.
That was a lot
much
all at once. That was a lot all at
I'm
once.
sorry.
There was a lot all
I
at
didn't
once.
mean to overwhelm you.
Yeah.
Hidden
But
flask
just
that
to
no
think
one's seen.
about.
Oh.
Apparently, we run therapy now.
No, it's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, Char.
It's okay.
I was also
It's okay.
sprinkle in
Therapy
the, don't
club.
forget how far you came.
I just had a milkshake and moldy potatoes, and now I feel There's a lot of feelings inside me right now, both emotional and physical. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I've
There's
been
some
there.
Pepto-Bismol on the right
You got so
cabinet.
many
I
feelings.
left it
You're like,
last time I was here with
I'm
her.
gonna go to the bathroom and see if all these feelings are
Flushed
something.
out.
Or if they're feeling. Just need to check, you know?
Just need to check.
Anyone else who goes to the bathroom in the next?
Am I
think, like,
nervous or am I just about to like diarrhea everywhere?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. What's going
it's
on
nervous
here?
diarrhea.
No one can tell if you're crying in the shower.
I was gonna say, if anyone goes
Yeah.
to the bathroom in the next half an hour because Char doesn't show up for a little bit longer, they'll hear the shower running and hear just like muttering.
That's the place to cry.
what we learned last campaign. Showers are the place to cry.
Yep.
Last campaign, showers were the place to do Jello shots.
Oh, they
True.
were.
And cry.
Oh,
There's many uses. There's many uses.
Many uses for a shower. So Char clearly has an emotional reaction to friendship and goes for a nice shower and shower plus tears.
Now I like
Shower
really,
DLC.
really hope we don't die tomorrow. Like, I
Oh,
want
we're
to see
not
how that
gonna
works out.
die.
Well, I mean,
We're not
I
gonna
mean,
die.
probably not me because I'm not in the front lines. I mean, but you guys could get exploded.
Yeah, probably, maybe. As I'm like still braiding your hair. Your hair is like, it looks the same, but it's just now more volume, and there's all these like tiny little braids here and there. You'll probably be picking them out of your hair for like a few days.
I like it. I like it.
Like when you go to a fancy event and you still have like, hairpins like 3 days later, and you're like, I've showered twice.
It happens to me
Where are you
every
coming
time.
from?"
How is
Yeah.
It just eats the hairpins. My
Yeah,
hair just
I
the
brush
curls
my
just
hair. I don't.
I don't understand how this is here, but it is.
what it is.
All
I
right.
think it'll be fine. We got a pretty you two recruited so many clerics. So I think
Yeah, we
and
did.
some upper year clerics too. You guys got some upper years in there too. So like I think we're gonna be fine.
Okay. Well,
Exactly.
are we get? I don't know. I think we gotta do like a top, like a lark, like a top and tail, right? So like a lark, and then Tansy, who's short, and then Moss with legs this way, and Char with legs this way. A tall and a short, and a short and a tall,
Yes.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
gonna
and we
say,
all fit.
We all
Yes.
fit.
You
Somehow-
probably
I
wake up
would
in the
like
morning
to
though.
point out that
Mhm.
Lark has the nicest bed. There are blankets, there are pillows, everything is like hand sewn, everything is like detailed. There's like embroidery on everything. Like you can probably still tell it's probably some of like the school stuff. Some of it might look like curtains you saw in one of the hallways, but let's
Only if you're paying attention.
only if you're paying attention.
Very detailed.
Only if you're paying attention.
So yeah, I don't know. Whatever happens, Moss accidentally ends up full on cuddling whoever's next to her, just kind of like in her sleep. It just happens. So just fully be aware.
Ooh, are we rolling? Are we rolling for it, or does someone want to jump
Sure,
on?
we can roll. I can roll. I can roll.
Will either be, because if it's a tall, it'll either be Tansy next to you or Char next to you.
Okay. Who wants evens? Who wants odds?
We're too long.
Odds.
Long
I'll
and
do
short.
odds.
Okay.
Short and long.
I got evens, so apparently Chara gets
Chara gets snuggles.
sleep cuddled, like fully because you're smaller, like a teddy bear type of situation. Like it just kind of happens.
How did the kobolds generally like sleep back home? Like, is cuddling like a thing that you guys do a lot, or that you did when you were a kid, or?
It was definitely a big thing when we were younger, or at least in like the first like 5-6 years, right up to the full adolescent point of, or at least physically adolescence. There's probably a pretty big cutoff. It's probably for Char to have done anything of the sort would probably be like 10-15 years in the past.
Aw, little flashback.
So you ended up like wake up at the middle of the night and like Moss is fully just cuddling you, like in her sleep.
I don't think Char wakes up. I think he's just
Oh
comforted.
no.
So
She's just
Char,
like,
Char,
Yeah.
there's probably a knock on the door when, like after a bit, where you hear like a sniffle outside the door, and Char has like 6 bottles of whatever.
Is anyone at the door who wants to open up? I don't have arms. That was my foot knocking.
yeah. Yeah, I got
You
it.
guys having like
I use Mage Hand.
midnight milkshakes?
Well, if we still have milkshakes to blend, we could add different things to them. Like I found this old rum that it's like a weird pirate's rum apparently bottled.
Ooh.
It's
Is
pretty
there
old.
Kahlua in there?
There
Yeah, looks like it's spicy.
is. There's a really old. There's like not a bottle. It's like a very well like I want to say caramelized even. It's a bottle of it's like a wooden cask that is probably the size of. It's probably only like something like this big, but it's a wooden barrel that the outside has like solidified, so nothing escapes except for something out of like a little burp hole. This is a pretty old thing of Draco whiskey. It is relatively spicy, because it's made out of different cacti. So there's sometimes it's fermented inside the husk of a pretty big succulent, and he puts it down on a table. This is
I definitely want to try that.
this is coincidentally a potato vodka using fermented potatoes before it ferments. So this is like step 5.
As soon as you say potato vodka, like Lark definitely is like,
I put it on the table. It doesn't hit the table. It's out of my hands. I don't know where it
right,
goes.
done.
And this is a mystery liquid. I don't trust it.
Oh, sign me up.
There you go.
Mystery.
What does the mystery liquid smell like? I'm just curious.
It smells exactly like that potion that you had drinking that one time. No.
Yeah.
I think it smells a bit like molasses that might have been left in like sun in through a green bottle of sorts, so sunlight goes through it weird, but it has this really deep even bitter sugary smell to it.
Okay. Also, there's
There's
potato
potatoes.
vodka for Lark.
There's,
I heard it.
yeah,
heard
there's
it? Okay.
vodka. We
There-
got you vodka.
There is some fermented potato vodka in here, and
Just a little.
Alright. I'm.
I got
I'm gonna
people to make sure live.
I'm gonna use this. It's a coffee and tea table primarily, but let's see if you guys get any cool effects that will help you tomorrow. So if you guys want to roll on, let's start at the top of my list. Is Lark is at the very top. So Lark, give me a D100 roll.
no pressure.
No pressure.
A little bit.
Pressure.
Pushing down on me.
56.
Under
56.
pressure. Sorry.
No special effect, unfortunately. You just have a nice vodka.
Potato vodka.
Still lovely.
Yep.
Char.
I'm going for that cask of that Draco whiskey. 88.
Okay, let's see if you got anything good. 88. Jesus. This actually will come in handy for you. So this drink removes your exhaustion and gives you a strength of 23 for the morning.
Strength of 23. You asked what
So I
my
wake
2
up
hit
to like
bonus was.
extra buff Char, like cuddling.
Or it's just weirdly more
Hulked
buff
out.
now. Like everything's just firm.
Yes.
So firm.
So I had my
The
drink.
veins
It was.
bulging, like.
I feel more vascular today. Also, my vocal cords are a little bit longer. Wild how that happens.
Damn, that's a good one.
That's a really
Specifically,
delicious.
it's the strength of a frost giant.
Oh, that's sick.
What?
STR 20.
Moss.
33.
33. Let's see if we got anything good. Ooh, handy. So for the coming fight, fire damage will heal you instead of damaging you. You still burn
Holy
though. You still burn though. Like you're still on fire.
I'm not hurting from
But
it.
you're not in pain.
You don't take
It
damage.
feels so
Basically,
good.
I should light myself on fire, is what I'm hearing.
Do you have
Uh,
ways of lighting yourself on fire?
Mel,
Yes.
The most ridiculous healing ability.
We have alcohol.
Tansy.
hold on.
Also, it's
Mel,
Molotov cocktail yourself in the face.
Mel, my 2 hit has changed from 3 to 6 with that, so I don't know if you want to note that for whatever
Beautiful.
happens.
Beautiful. Excellent.
That's
I'm
fine.
very pleased. Works out really well for Char.
Yeah.
Tansy.
54.
54. You know what? I'll let you and Lark both re-roll one more time. Let's see if either of you gets a good one. Hers is just a gross one.
21.
21. Okay, you have resistance to cold damage for this fight.
Ooh, fancy pantsy.
And Lark, one more roll. Let's see if you can get a good one.
80.
80. I feel like I got a good feeling about 80. Actually, this isn't too bad. You become incredibly attractive. People can't leave you alone. You have a -2 to your wisdom and a +2 to your charisma.
Everyone's gonna want me for their healer. Everyone is gonna want me.
It's like,
Hal's gonna have to fight people.
hey!
Hal's gonna get so jealous.
Hey.
Wait.
Yeah, Cal has a jealousy issue.
How long does this last? For the day?
There you go. It's for the next 4 hours, so we'll say it's
4
just for
hours.
this fight, basically.
Okay.
So there you go. You each got a little something special.
I
call
feel
it
like
to-
Moss keeps getting the thing where she thinks someone is attractive, so now she's flirting with Lark on accident.
Fair.
So you wake
Happened
up.
last time you
Char's-
drank.
You work up hugging Char, and Char is just built as hell. You look over at Lark. Lark is sexy as hell. You're just like, oh my god, alcohol is great.
I go to the bathroom. It's like, nope, I cannot just start thinking my friends are fuckable. Nope.
Thank you to Phil for
Why
making
are
this
you guys
delightful list.
late?
All right. Morning comes. And you guys head out to the training grounds. You, I imagine, arrive a little bit before all the other people because you know you guys are running this event.
Yes.
Nice.
Was I able to? Why? Did I ever get a letter back about things to prepare or not?
Yeah, she just gave you some like layout basically of how the wild mages are gonna stand. So
Okay. Yeah.
And she's not sure exactly what to expect either, but she's just says basically prepare for the unexpected. Basically.
Beautiful.
That's how she does it. Cool. Everyone's dressed in your armor. Everyone looks styling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've all done our morning stretches.
Have you guys watched Fleabag?
Oh yeah.
Love.
So when she's at her mom's funeral, and she's like, I look amazing. It's like, well, we can wipe your makeup off. She's like, I'm not wearing any. Like, what? Like, seriously,
Yeah,
you
like,
look
here's
really
You were
good.
glowing. Like that potato vodka. Like what was in that? Besides
Damn.
Like, and no matter
potatoes.
what I do to my hair, it keeps falling in this really chic way.
Like, did
I like
you
move
while
her
we were
hair and it falls
It's
in the
like-
same.
Yeah.
I can't go out there. She's like, I can't go out there like this. People will think that I got a facial for my mom's funeral.
Every time you move your hair, it like flips beautifully in the wind. Like it's perfect hero wind today.
Just like,
Damn. What a
Damn,
party.
she's got good hair.
damn.
All right. So, you've got so basically what you have is you've got the other box. You've got 2 different boxes and you're going to try to overload them together is the plan. And then hopefully it will spread to the other boxes. So the boxes are in the very center of the arena, or sorry, in the training grounds. And the wild mages are all in a circle around it and they're all like holding hands like buddies. They're all like, hey, hi buddy, how's it going?
Can the bard just start playing music just to hype
Oh, the
them up?
birds, as soon as they
Bard
show up, they're
inspiration
like,
for everyone.
they're
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I don't know what they're playing. What are they playing?
Like
It's
marching music?
it's probably like
I feel like some good Guardians of the Galaxy style, like
Yeah,
some
like we're hype music. Like
70s,
it's definitely like
Yes.
yeah, that's exactly what we're playing.
as the sun starts to rise. So yeah. How far away from the wild mages are you all standing?
We
what's
need to
How
be
have
able
you,
to get
have you
there
laid these people out?
30 feet.
Okay.
I think just because it takes about that time if you need to rush up. And then I think clerics should be 30 feet. I think ideally a cleric would have a paladin with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Or-
clerics and the paladins are about 30 feet away.
There's
And I think bards have more distance, so maybe just and there's less of us, so kind of like a little further back, but like we have more distance
45,
spells.
50, somewhere in there.
45. Let's do 45.
So
And does everyone else think this plan is good? I'm
that's
just
pretty
BSing.
solid. Is it fair to say that since there's 19 clerics?
19 clerics, 10 paladins, 8 bards.
We'll
So-
give Kaylee some extra clerics because she's more powerful.
I love that you can't remember her name. It's
I'm
killing me.
sorry.
I love
Kaylin.
everything about it.
Kaylin.
Huh?
Would it be a good idea to have one cleric with either a paladin or a bard each in case that some of the bards get hurt on the outside, or do you want to have it
That's a
so
good idea.
or do you want to have
Yeah.
it so
Maybe,
there's
like,
two
clerics,
clerics?
bard, like
yeah.
full healer, part healer, full
Yeah.
healer, part healer, full as
Okay,
best
we
we
can do
can.
Yeah.
We can
Oh,
still
if
keep
we're
the
imagining-
distance
I think
too.
we should.
Sorry,
yeah.
God.
Oh, I was gonna say we can still keep the same distance too, where we can have a cleric who focuses on healing those who are not going to heal the casting wild magic sorcerers, and then we can have a cleric who will be focusing on healing the caster themselves. So one cleric can focus on the two who are generally not most likely to be hurt, and then one to focus on them. But then we also have the support in case that only the casters get hurt in the middle there. So, I
Mhm.
mean, we should definitely keep the bards further away. 45 feet is perfect, but there should be, for every 2 clerics, there should be a paladin and a bard, or, however it works out. There'll, of course, be a straggler or 2 from each, or one of which could then, free roam and kind of just, like, oversee, which, if we have any third years, or if we want that to be Lark, that could be, Lark's the sorcerer, but healer. It's confusing. But we can. I think it should work out. We'll be able to be able to watch everybody who's here to affect whatever's going on in any situation, no matter what. We have eyes on everybody this way. Does that?
Mhm. Yeah.
I
Talking about eyes on everything, I am sending my familiar about how far up am I sending her? I want her up and just visualizing. Because worst case scenario, I can direct people where like things need support if I have visuals.
That's smart.
So
100, 200 feet?
where the fuck is my familiar stats? Sorry.
Also, while you're looking for your stats, I just wanted to say, could we have written down? Now, I don't think Tansy would have done this, but for my own mental brain, could we have like written down everyone's name who's coming so we could do a roll call
Like a-
again? to
like
make
a
sure we didn't
checklist?
Roll
accidentally-
call. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I feel like
there's-
losing.
You there's a very serious paladin girl who basically has a checklist. Is like, check in here, and like is telling people exactly where to go stand.
Oh, good. Okay.
That
You
That person
effectively-
is getting so many presents after this.
that
You've
probably
effectively
is
made
Beatrice.
9 other parties. The parties are sort of like 2 clerics, 2 mages, and then a bard and a paladin each.
Yeah.
So you've kind of got these little cluster parties kind of around, with the expectation that they'll support the ones on either side if there's a need.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then you guys obviously exist as the 10th party.
10th party.
The 10th party.
We're doing
Tempura.
great.
Mm.
And the most diverse party because we have a monk and a rogue here too.
That's true. Tansy's the only monk, so where's Tansy standing?
Yeah, where are we putting
Um,
Tansy?
I should probably be
Ooh,
fronted.
I'm actually gonna give Tansy, since you can go really fast,
Yeah.
almost as fast as me, I think, or past.
Yeah, like
we're both
40
pretty
feet
fast.
without trying. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can do about 35 without trying. So,
Yeah.
so, considering that I'm not a monk, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna give you 2 potions in case someone can't get to a healer in time. You can-
Sure. I'll
you can
be
run.
a runner. I'll be
If
a
you
runner.
if you think you can do something else that's more useful than that, go for it. This is just to give you some options. Okay?
Absolutely. Who doesn't love options?
Yep.
Mhm.
And also, please don't break these unless you're giving them to someone because those took weeks of work.
All right, you got it. Safety first.
Just in the boob cushions.
So you're
Padding.
hanging out about 30 feet away, same as the kind of the clerics and paladins, like the first line.
That's fair. I
Yeah.
think that should be fair.
Yeah.
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 What if we do? Paladins, clerics, bards.
Oh yeah,
think
your
that's-
paladins probably all have some sort of shield or 2-handed weapon they can try to
Right? So
guard
the
with.
paladins can do a little bit of shielding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, well, like I'll stay on. Like I don't want to be in the center of things. I'll stick up to the front, like
Yeah.
sideline. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like I
front
can
side.
move quickly,
Side.
but like I'm not gonna be in
Yeah.
direct. If we get blasted or something out of the
Yeah,
storm.
you're gonna try to avoid being blasted.
You're probably one of the fastest people here, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Everybody ready for fun?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm terrified,
I'm so ready.
but I'm ready.
So,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Where's Cal?
Cal is standing near you.
Okay.
Cal's just like kind of like
Also, I'm sending my
watching this one.
familiar
You're too hot
one.
today. He can't stop looking at you either.
Yeah, it's just everyone's just looking at you.
Yeah.
Also, before I forget, my familiar is going to be 101 feet upwards.
101.
101.
Like the Dalmatians. I love it.
Yes, and then
Incredible.
just right there, looking over everything. Just like
Alrighty.
if something needs to be looked at that we're not seeing because we're on the ground level.
I should make a
Acorn got
list of
it.
all the assistant people you have. So you have, what's your familiar's name again?
Acorn.
So Acorn is above at
Yes.
101 feet. Cal
Yes.
is here, standing by Lark. We've got Aqua, who's kind of catching into the natural world and keeping an eye out there.
Oh, I should have invited Ryland. Too late.
We've
Well, no,
got
he has
Kaylin.
kids.
Kaylin is in the center. She is like right in the middle. Who else do we have who's important?
I assume
Enris is here.
Mhm.
Enris is with the mages.
Okay.
I think that's everybody who we care about, right?
That's at least NPCs that we knew were going to be here.
Yeah, like our NPC buddies.
Is our Triton cutie also
Yeah,
here?
we'll say
Vera?
Vera is here as
Vera
well.
is here.
Vera
She's in the
is-
bard group.
Vera is one of the bards.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so she's around. All right. So the sun begins.
Go
like,
great.
you've got that moment right before sunrise when like you can feel like the color in the sky starting to rise, but there's no sign of the sun yet. You wait together in these like series of circles. So the wild mages are in a circle of about 15 feet, kind of circle, and at the very center is Kaylin, and she stands there prepared, and she stares towards basically the nearest tower, the one that's been kind of hitting you guys, that you guys saw explode up in the swamplands. And as the sun breaks the horizon, you see that familiar kind of like boom of energy surge out. And because basically when it surges out, it explodes, it hits the wild mages who are around it, and all of their power starts coming at once. Kaylin is the strongest of them, is basically trying to grab their power. Like, you remember the scene in Captain America? There was like one where he's like grabbing like a ledge.
The helicopter and the ledge.
He's pulling.
And all his biceps are.
She's like full on with like as much energy as you can. I mean, you can do a perception if you want to see how she's handling it.
I am assuming Acorn will be doing a perception.
Yeah, you can.
Since that is literally her
place to be looking.
Literally her job. Acorn has advantage because she is an owl.
Yep.
So I rolled a natural 16 for Acorn, plus perception will
Old
be
Acorn.
19.
As the energy is surging through her, you can tell that she's sobbing, like tears are just rolling down her face. And she's laughing. Her legs are shaking. At one point she falls to her knees and she like is pulling it into her. And then she takes both her hands and shoots both of those wild magic surges towards the boxes. You can see like this weird vibrational, almost like the color kind of spray effect where it's just like it's shifting colors. It's like a bubble, and it's really hard to see the boxes quite properly through it. And it starts to spread and spread. And in the space between the mages and the paladins, some creatures begin to form. You can see something is roiling, and this energy starts to kind of coalesce into these strange creatures. They aren't doing anything yet. You can't even really make sense of what they are, Some of them look almost liquidy. Some of them look like they're just covered in eyes. Some of them are just feet. Like it's just these very strange. And anytime you look at them and look away, they seem to be something else when you look again. And they're filling up the spaces between. Everybody roll a which save is it I want you to roll? I want you to roll. What's a fear effect?
Wisdom or con?
Wisdom. Everybody roll a wisdom save, please.
My bad stat.
Wisdom?
17. 17.
Because Moss is very wise.
19 for Tansy.
Oof. Monk stats.
Yeah.
14 for Moss.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's a magical effect? Is it a magical effect?
Yeah.
I have advantage. Oh, that's cocked. Oh, that's so much better. Dirty 20.
Yeah. Did anyone roll under 15? Oh, good job, guys. So 2 of the other parties seem to like waver and step away. But most people are holding their grounds pretty well, actually, against how strange this is. There's a lot of shouting of like, what's going on? What do we do? But the paladins seem to basically just kind of set their shields like, and since they're in front, people seem to kind of follow orders.
Can I yell back to people if they start to panic? Just like, nobody panic! Everything's under control here!
I said, don't panic.
I think Cal would also be really good at giving orders. He's been in an actual war.
That's true. Cal is supporting the group, and he just gives this like incredibly loud, but like also strong and confident. Just goes hold, and people are like, "Shit, sir." Yes, sir. Few people are like, "Damn, Lark." Damn.
Right.
I see why you like him, yeah.
Except I look incredibly attractive right now.
And they're all like, "Oh, I get it. I get it."
Oh, I get it. I get
Two
it.
different
like
damn
Stone
Larks.
Cold hotties.
Damn Lark. Damn Lark.
It takes about 30 seconds for these things to coalesce. Is there anything anyone does before they finally take form?
And we like rack our brains. Like, can I do a history or an arcana check or something?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can try to make sense of what these things are, try to pick up a little bit more about what's happening. There's a
monster.
Like probably for every mage, there's 2 of these creatures.
Okay. I'm gonna call it Arcana, sure. Even though it's the same as history for me.
Yeah, everybody can feel free to pick a thing to roll if you want to try to get some information.
Can I roll? These things are not taking like an actual physical form at this point yet, right?
They're if you imagine them, they're almost like probably the best way I can say it is they're kind of like contained by like a bubble of energy, and at some point that bubble will pop and they will like fully enter this world. But they're kind of in this weird, it's not quite on this plane quite yet.
Would it be a bad idea to swing something at it?
You could try. You can certainly try.
I'm gonna look at the nearest paladin, and I'm gonna grip my handle of my sword, and I'm gonna look at them and be like, "Am I going in right now?"
I'm sorry. Is this breaking the lines? I thought the paladins were here for healing.
I'm not. I don't think I'm a part of that line of paladins.
I think we're a little separate. We're a little separate, I think.
I think technically in the paladins that we got in that lineup was the rest of the paladin class, so the 10 that were here outside of me. So
you're like, I don't really count as a paladin today. I count as the main hero.
Yeah.
Am a man.
I'm a man. I'm a real boy.
Do you have any distance weapons? You could knock something at it.
I mean, I don't.
Want me to throw a dot at it?
I mean, are you gonna check and see what it is, or are you gonna try to do an Arcana thing, or are you just gonna?
Tansy don't know shit about that.
All right.
We had a plan. We had a plan.
These shadows were not in the
We haven't even
plan.
rolled initiative, and we're
I'm
already
just
going off
asking.
the plan.
I'm just asking. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I grab my sword and I look over at the paladin next to me, and they're not looking at me. I look over at Tansy, and I look over at the things.
Are we Let me throw this. Lock! Moss, are we going?
No.
Is it time?
No!
Go.
Not time.
You don't leave your designated healer.
Right. But I lost my buddy.
Wait.
Look at him.
You're
Lark.
talking to me right now.
Lark, are you my designated
Oh, there
healer?
you are.
Oh god,
I got
I
a
can
16
pass.
in my Arcana.
I can be your healer, but if you look back at me and be like,
Okay. I'm just gonna like tell John like not yet. Hold it.
I
Hold it.
want to.
Hold it. I know. Me either. I want to catch every fiber of my being.
Pop a bubble.
Wanna pop the
I'm
bubble?
so ripped I can pop a bubble.
let
I know,
the wild mages work. Let them work. Let them work first, okay? Let them do their thing, and then we can do our thing, okay? Let them do their thing.
I'm gonna
I think
okay.
your thing is causing this.
So I'm gonna go into the circle of the wild mages, but I'm not gonna attack anything yet. I'm gonna defend from the other side of them. So I'm gonna be between a mage and what is forming.
I'm very fully regretting volunteering to be Char's healer.
I might also
Why
put
did I agree
myself
to this?
in there.
Why did I agree to this? I'm like, yeah, you're my friend. Sure, I'll be your healer. Absolutely.
Oh. It's
Got
just like
this.
real life. No, the person you drink with is not the person you want.
My shoulders feel bigger than ever.
So Kaylin is pretty much kind of stuck in the moment. She can't really say anything. I'm gonna say that Cal is the one who notices this and kind of shouts. Actually, no, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be Fee. So Fee is Kaylin's designated wizard.
Assigned wizard.
And has seen her do things kind of like this before. So Fee's gonna yell out that basically these things are gonna try to stop the wild mages. So the goal here is not necessarily to kill them all, as to make to protect them for long enough. So this is like a protector kind of thing. So he basically says like draw their fire, get them focused on you, do anything you can to protect the mages.
Yeah.
The mages can't do shit. They are stuck in the moment. They're completely kind of focused on rolling this magic into their professor. Yeah. So that's the advice you've got. Cal
And I
has
got a
this
16
sorted out.
to identify these things besides that.
A 16 to identify them. So you see that most of these creatures that are coming out, they're definitely all some kind of beast that is related to chaos.
Okay.
Most of them seem kind of like medium-sized creatures. They're definitely some kind of aberration. All of these things are. There is one that seems to be forming that you imagine must be after Kaylin. And it looks like it's huge. Like it is just, and it is forming atop the mages. Like it is, these are all existing in the same squares as these people. So they can like move and stand in your square.
Okay.
So yeah, so one of them looks like it's after the professor, and all the other ones look like there's kind of two smaller ones per.
Can I boss Cal around and be like, get that one?
Cal's like, obviously.
I'm just
Like,
making sure because you're kind of
sword.
distracted right now.
His sword
I call him
glows
out.
beautifully with silver and purple energy rippling along it.
Oh, does he do the summon weapon? That's my favorite.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I changed my mind. He doesn't draw his weapon. He like raises his hand dramatically, and then it like Sailor Moon style like forms in his hand.
Oh, a magician.
And then he draws it back, and he sets his sword kind of on his arm with obviously the blunt side against his hand, ready to like charge forward. But he's not going to yet. He's holding, and he again says, "Hold, hold." People are getting a little antsy. Did anyone else want to roll a check to see if they can get more information?
Was that like action or bonus action to like identify?
I'll say that was your action. You get kind of one. Everybody gets one bit of information.
Okay, action. I would like to take the dodge action. For reasons.
Nope.
Look, you asked.
I like how you're like, Cal, you do this. Goodbye.
Later.
I'm just saying, if these things go before me, I want to be.
Sure. Yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, we can jump right in.
I would like to roll to see if I can get the jump on these things before they move and fully form. Like, can I roll like perception to see if I can find when they are going to pop as accurately as possible?
Oh, okay.
Like, if I can like tell like by like how it fluctuates, if it's faster, if it calms down, it's like.
No, that's fair.
They're gonna pop now.
Yeah, you can try.
All right. So, would you want me to do?
That would be a good thing to announce to everyone.
Yeah.
Here.
Would you want me
Everyone
to
hold fire, go.
There's a lot of them there, so I'm going to say probably only the ones that you're going to be in direct combat with are the ones you can get information about. But you basically are trying to anticipate what their turn order is, right?
Yes, or anticipate if we can get the jump ahead of them.
Okay. Yeah, perception.
All right. I'm so happy I took that class. That is a 19 total.
I'm so happy I took that class. Yes. Okay. Because they are wild creatures that are coming from, a wild magic spell, it looks like they're all going to pop at various times.
Yeah.
It looks like probably one of them is going to get to go before you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can just kind of tell it's definitely closer to being complete as it is.
All right. So I'll watch for my section who is near me, and I'll like have my hand up ready for like if it's gonna pop, and I know it's gonna pop, and if I have the jump on it, I'm gonna grab my sword and swing. Hopefully everyone will be like, we're gonna follow that time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Love it.
Okay. So,
Lark, what you got?
Can I try survival to see if I've learned anything about what they might be immune to or might be acceptable to?
Yeah, I like that.
22.
22. Excellent. Yeah, you learn a fair amount about them. So I'm gonna say you're pretty bookish. So maybe you knew that there was gonna be wild mages. You went to the library the night before to be like, what are wild creatures like? Basically that often some of these creatures have magical resistance. It's just they're more resistant to magic because they are made of magic. And you also know that basically because they don't have like a consistent form, like they never take on one form, they can't be knocked prone because they basically just make legs wherever they need them. Yeah, it's kind of horrifying.
Ick. Number one.
Yeah, like you knock it down and it's just like, oh, now my head is over here.
I love a good blob. I love myself a good blob.
It's a good
Sounds
blob.
like my sleep paralysis demon.
The pictures that they have with this creature on the thing I'm looking at are pretty horrifying. They're all just like eyes and teeth and like basically a person turned inside out with tentacles.
Oh, I
Love
love
it.
that. Yeah.
Terrifying. But then it very clearly says these are horrible, mutable, ever-changing forms.
Oh, he just needs to love.
Yeah.
Just needs a hug.
They're only horrible if you think
they
they're
just
horrible.
need something to hold them together. All right, Tansy, what do you got?
I'll roll survival as well.
Can I
Nope.
also pass that on to Cal to tell other people, because I'm going to keep my eyeballs on Char because I do not trust him. He is a flight risk.
I'm going to assume that unless you guys say so, that you're passing this information to the others.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who are there. Yeah. But yeah, keep your eye on Char. He's dangerous.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what's
I rolled a 2, so it's a 5.
Oh.
So
You would guess that with the number of eyes this thing has, it probably has a pretty good perception.
Betty knows exactly what we're out here doing.
That's a lot of eyes.
A lot of blinkers on there.
Directions.
So the first monster, the largest one that is kind of standing right over the boxes, materializes first with a scream, and let's see what it does.
A call.
First off, let's see what it does to the Grixia. Okay. Hugh. Oh shit! I rolled the wrong dice. Oops! I thought it was a D10 table. It's a D8 table, and there's no 9.
Yeah.
Let's try that again. Oh, re-roll again. Okay. We'll get there.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So as this thing forms, it yells out this ferocious scream, and all of the mages that are surrounding it, since everyone else is far enough away, they all take some force damage. You can see that they hold themselves, they hold their hands firm against each other, holding themselves and each other up. And they all basically take a big burst of force damage at them. Nobody falls, but you can tell it definitely hurt. And then that seems to start cracking these shells around these other ones, these smaller ones, which turn as if they're going to kind of like flank the mages. So, let's have everybody roll initiative.
How long is a turn?
6 seconds.
Well, a round is technically 6 seconds. So your turn and pretty much every turn after is a sequential amount of 6 seconds total.
Okay. I didn't think this through. Because I have Prayer of Healing. But since the casting time is 10 minutes.
It's a ritual.
Oh, it's a ritual.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
So you do it before.
Yeah.
You do it before, during breaks. Like, yeah.
I'm new to sorcererhood.
That's how it goes.
I'm new to sorcererhood.
The trade-off is it's a lot more healing, but you need to take the time to do it.
Yeah. Any chance you want to have let me prepare that before? I would have done it.
I mean,
But
you're
if
around
I
a lot of
I would
sorcerers.
have done it.
Yes,
I'm
you
a
don't
brand
even
new
understand the spell. Yeah, I'll let you.
I'm a brand new
this time.
sorcerer,
I think a lot
I
of
will not
sorcerers
ask
would have
for
told
that.
you about this beforehand too. So.
and I would not ask for that grace twice.
Clerics would have too. It's a cleric spell too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a sorcerer spell.
Prayer of Healing?
Divine souls get like a weird
Oh, okay.
number because
Yeah.
they're weird divine blood and all that stuff. So what do we got for initiatives?
I got 19.
19 for
Ooh,
Char.
So Prayer of
Yeah.
Healing is initially a cleric spell, subclass for Divine Soul Sorcerer, and an optional or variant spell for certain paladins as well.
Yeah, so they can
Ooh.
prepare a Prayer of Healing.
Or for a
Ooh,
certain
pretty.
halfling.
Really?
That's neat. Yeah. Pretty neat.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm new.
Hey, that's how
It's
it
okay.
goes. That's
I was just like, I was more like doubting me. I was like, I thought that clerics got that too. So.
Yeah. All right, what else we got?
My
11.
initiative,
11 for Lark. Okay.
9.
9 for Reed. All right.
I got 15.
15. Excellent. So let me get the order here going. So Char, you're going to be first up, followed by good old Tansy, followed by Lark, followed by Reed.
Not Reed, Moss. Wrong
Moss.
character.
Sorry. It's your own fault for naming your characters two similar names.
How are they?
They're both plants in
They're
one
river
syllable.
names.
The river
Yeah.
names.
River
First of all,
names.
Reed would definitely be sassing everyone here a lot differently.
And I lied, between Char and Tansy, one of these creatures is gonna go. So,
Okay.
we're at 8. We have half an hour left.
Mhm.
We could go a little bit over, but I assume it's gonna last longer than that. Are you guys okay with doing a 2-part battle and we'll come back in partway through, or would you prefer to stop and then?
If you can end on a cliffhanger and you're comfortable trying to do something like that, that's a pretty good way to end just in general thematically. But
All right. Yeah,
how
I
y'all
just want to
feel?
make sure how you guys feel. Some people are like, "No."
Yeah, I'd rather smash out half of it now.
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Okay.
All
We're
right,
here.
Char.
We're ready.
Sorry. Before Char goes, Lark, you just hear a very quick, "Be careful," and then you just see like a purple and silver slash of energy as Cal just boots it straight towards the sorcerers, jumps in and slams his sword into the largest apparition, just full on going at it.
I look at Tansy and go,
Right?
Also, it's time now. It's time now. Shot time.
So yeah, he's off. It is Char's turn.
So am I able to see the one that's going to pop first around us at this
Yes,
point?
you know exactly which one that is. And you were like, "That's the guy. He's coming too." And I'm gonna prepare basically as soon as he emerges to slap his ass.
So that's perfect. I have my shield up with the emblem of the dragon's soul, so I can, have my cool shield I got. And the minute I see the thing form, my fingers wrap around the back of the blade behind me, and I cast Shield of Faith on myself, and I go immediate one swing down just to see if I can hit the thing that's going to pop first,
Love it.
or
Okay,
as it
sweet.
pops.
Okay, so as soon as it pops, as the shield is cracking aside, you're basically immediately gonna cut through that crack.
Yes. I can't really move my camera without having an issue. But
Is it 20?
Oh no.
what does a 28 get me? Cough, cough. That's a natural 20.
Well done.
I hope
alright,
you're pumping your
so,
smite.
So you obviously hit. Roll double damage.
So I didn't have a smite prepared because that's another spell I would have to cast in the same turn. But that is 2d8 off the bat. You know what? I don't think there's anything in the rules that says I can't also add a divine smite to that.
Nope, you can.
You
can do it
totally
after
go
the
for it,
fact.
yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
That's why I said a
That's the
smite.
best part.
Yes. So
It's the best part of being able to smite as a paladin. You can do it after you got an after 20.
So I'm
It's
going
It really
to...
is the best part, yeah.
Literally the best part of being a paladin.
Where's my
I
divine smite?
extra hate you.
That is totally fine.
You're on the same team.
No, I mean like the enemy if you're a paladin.
Oh.
So that's,
I gotcha.
that's 4d8.
You're speaking as
No, I'm speaking as a player.
So double damage
You
die.
as a player will return shortly.
All right, Char, what do you got for me?
23 plus 6, so 29 damage.
Oh, baby.
So the first 14 was slashing damage. No, I'm sorry. The first 20 was slashing damage. The last 9 was the radiant damage.
Okay.
These are not considered undead or fiends, correct?
They are not.
Cool.
They are considered aberrations. And then you said 9 more.
Yes. So
I can do math.
20
One.
slashing,
Go.
9
Watch
radiant.
me do math. Da-da-da. Yeah. What badass thing do you say as like the first student to charge at these things, getting a fucking natural 20 on hitting this creature? What do you do? What do you say?
So I smirk the minute I see that. Like it's almost like slow-mo where my eye catches it because I'm kind of amped up on wanting to get shit done.
Fuck yeah, you are.
So you know how like in slow-mo of a bubble popping, like you can kind of see it like pop from a top. It goes like...
Yep.
So the minute I have that little spark of a pop, I go, gotcha, bitch, and I swing.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch, and swing.
Oh, Char. I never know if Char's gonna be because Char in battle is smooth as fuck.
He tries to be.
Talking to girls is awkward as fuck.
Hey, no, it's fine. No, there's a certain charm to everything I do.
There's a certain charm to everything I do. I'm ripped right now.
Oh, you're ripped. You are so fucking ripped right now.
I
Damn.
grab the sword handle. I go doo doo doo, and each part of my arm gets bigger as I swing. Ice
Oh my
giant
god,
strength.
you're like an anime character.
Yes,
my
I am
God.
Escanor in Seven Deadly Sins. If you want to watch a very easy, fun to watch, typical isekai, or not isekai, just fantasy. It's on Netflix. Easy. It's very much. I'm
It also
ripped.
has some really. Meliodas is like the
Oh, he's the grossest of all type of.
and Vaughn and the 12-year-old, who's 700, but
But I'm Escanor though. You like the big mustache guy, ripped, he's cool.
Ooh.
He's pretty.
there's a
cool.
lot of other dirt you gotta get through to get to that. Though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I'm a
But he
fan
do
of
got a
but
Escanor.
it is a good show. But it is a good show.
Do you do anything else, Char?
That I've already done Shield of Faith, so I have +2 to my AC.
Uh-huh.
On top of what I'm already doing. So that's my turn. I'm gonna jump in front of the mages at that point, so none are going to be able to get directly at them. Hopefully, I'll be a human shield.
Yeah.
Just 30 feet away from me.
Yeah, thankfully these things aren't too smart, so as long as you're hitting them.
Your healer. Where's your buddy, Char? Where am I?
Where
am I, Char?
I look back and you see a glint of my sunglasses that I'm wearing turn to completely see-through, and I look over and I just go, I got it.
The chaos beast that you have attacked immediately decides, yeah, I'll fight you too, and rolls a 19 to hit.
It misses.
Not.
I parry it. I Dark Souls FromSoft just. It misses.
Not.
I have a 20 AC right now.
Oh, okay. Well, he rolled a 19, so he actually is a 26.
Oh, sure. Redact that. Redact that as you wish.
Redacted.
Like, geez, someone's cocky for rolling a 19. Anyways, okay. You are at the center of the energy that it is rolling out. It claws at you with a weird claw that like forms as it's reaching towards you.
Take my strong hand.
And it does 14 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
And because it hit, another thing is gonna happen. I have so many dice I have to roll for this thing because it's a chaos monster. It doesn't actually have like things it does. It just like does things at minute. Okay, yeah, nothing too bad for you. It makes these horrible sounds, and as it hits you, the sounds get much louder. Like it's just cacophony. Like this fight is madness, and it's very loud. But no damage based thing happens to you, so that's lovely.
Okay.
So yeah, well done. Next up, Tansy.
Okay. I see. Are the other ones appearing, or is it just that one that's
Only the
appeared so
one is
far?
targetable right now.
All right, I see it. I see Cha trying to do his little assy X, and I go, here I come.
For some reason, I imagine Char's standing there doing it, and then you like run up his back and like leap on it.
Yeah, just fist to the face, just like.
All right, you're gonna punch it. Yeah, roll it. We'll see if you hit.
And my fists they count as magic, so it should still hit, I hope. Does a synthetic 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one, 4. So.
Delicious.
Ooh, okay, so it takes 8 points of damage for my first punch.
Okay.
It's still alive, I assume?
Yep.
Alright, here comes my, does it look like it's still gonna, like it doesn't, as a spirity, ghosty, chaos thingamajiggy, how does it look like if I hit it a few more times it would?
No. It looks like it's still got some gumption. It's still got some get up and go.
Okay, well I'm gonna hit it one more time then.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit? Yep.
Okay. Alright. He takes 3 points of my fist.
3 points of fist. Noted.
Yes.
Well done. Lark, it's over to you.
Great. Char gets no heals. He can probably take another hit. He can probably take another hit. That took you down nearly half your health, didn't it?
Around half, yeah.
Yeah.
I
know. I'm a good
He can
cleric.
he can touch himself if he has to.
That's true.
Player hands.
Health, I touch myself. Oh. When I think about health, I touch
Char.
myself.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on Char, and Cal and Moss and Tansy. Like I'm gonna be watching all of them. I know that they have their own healers, but I don't trust their healers. So they also get me.
Well, you are the healer for all of your friends. So you're the healer for Tansy, Char.
Whoa, why?
Because
Why?
they're your
We
party.
recruited 19 clerics. 19
Because they're your
clerics.
party. What do you mean?
They should have their own clerics.
You're their cleric. Who did you want to help? You're like, sorry guys, I'm gonna go help Vera. She's cooler.
She's
I'll
cooler.
go help
I want to be part of
Vera.
the Green Girl Club.
Today she wants to be a part of your
okay.
club.
I don't have a
Oh
club.
man.
You have to form one.
I have moldy potatoes under my bed. I don't have a club, Char.
Moldy Potato Club.
And if
Moldy
I
Potato
did, no
Club.
one would want to join it. Maybe you. Maybe you. Okay. I'm gonna try a sacred flame. That's all I have. It will. I know. It's a dex save 14.
A dex save of 14. All right, let's see if it can do it. 14 dex.
Garf.
Yeah, it hits.
That's 8 points of damage.
8 points. All right, delicious. I can do math. Da 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 da. Moss, over to you.
Because I was gone. How far is this thing away from me? Sorry, I'm trying to orient myself.
Yeah, no worries. So it is between the mages and the paladins. So it's only about. Hang on, where's my map? It's about 30 feet, I believe. No, it's less than that. 20 feet.
Okay, so less than that.
Wait. Oh, sorry, could I have said one thing for my movement?
Sure.
Was that I just want to make sure I'm on the other side of this thing, so I'm flanking it.
Okay, so you want to be on the side closest to the mages.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yep.
If you
What
are
could go
adjacent
wrong?
to me, or adjacent to the creature which is adjacent to me, you get advantage on your rolls. Or your attack rolls. I think I do too. Oh shit.
It doesn't matter now. But for Moss.
For me, as long as I have someone in range of it, I have a sneak attack.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you've got
debating if I'm
two buddies in melee, and weirdly, because these things sort of don't exist, you can actually occupy the same square as they occupy. So
I'm not sure if I want to do that.
yeah, it's not a pleasant feeling.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's more like, okay, sorry, it's been forever since I've played someone with distance. Short bow. I think I have this pointed out, but I don't. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Short bow range is 80 feet.
It's pretty far. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I have disadvantage at this close, so I'm just gonna go up and bat it.
No, you only have disadvantage if you're in melee.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah, you're good.
short bow.
You whip out your bow.
Yes, the
Old
one that you guys never
faithful.
see me use, but I have it.
Everyone's like, "Oh wow, she can use a bow." Huh.
I know, right?
Learn something
It's
new
just
every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, that's a really good roll. That was a natural 16 plus, I think 6 plus.
Against AC is going to be good. Yep.
Yeah, plus 6. Okay, and that will be. I need more d6s. Why was I not prepared for roguing?
I need more D6s is just a thing that parties in general should always.
Yeah, like this is just kind of what needs to happen. Okay, there it is.
Everybody look what's going down.
Okay. Ooh. We'll take it. So that's
You got some tasty damage.
12 plus whatever my dex is. 12 plus 4. So 16.
16 damage.
16 damage.
Beautiful.
I think with the short bow I can only attack once.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Well, you guys are doing a good job on this one.
Mel,
Yeah.
so I should be rolling double damage dice for my divine smite as well that I crit on, right? Because I thought I did 1d8, but it's 2d8 for the actual roll. Can
Yeah,
I
give me
roll?
another one then.
That is 11 more radiant damage.
Jesus Christ.
It's
All right.
2d8. I did 4d8 on that and 2.
No, it's fine.
68.
It's fine. You guys are just having a really good first round. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool.
Hey, we gotta have one for once.
Yeah, like I mean, you never know with a party.
Yeah, just one though. Just only one good round.
The minute
Right,
there's
like,
2
you
of
guys
these
can
things
fuck
out
it up
here.
majorly now. Okay. End of turn.
I will take the oh, sorry, I forgot. If I could take the hide action, please,
Okay.
as my bonus action.
All right.
I would like to stealth That would be great.
Are you like hiding behind someone?
Yes.
Or you? Yeah, okay. Anyone in particular we care about, or
Someone big enough to cover me.
Okay, so not anyone in your party.
Yeah, I will move if I have to.
Alrighty. So you
I just
look
need someone
around.
big enough to cover me.
You're gonna look for somebody who's bulky enough to hide you. And
Yes.
try to slip away. All right.
Also, that is literally a 24 stealth. So.
Yep. Okay. As your turn ends. Oh shit, my dice. The other two are going to pop one after another and enter the fray. Tansy and Char, you guys are in melee, so let's see. We're gonna give you one each. Okay, Tansy, does a 19 hit you?
It sure does.
Cool. The other one is a 12 and will not hit Char.
I point at him. Don't laugh. I just point at him.
Yeah. What kind of attack is this?
This is a claw attack or equivalent. It's just like it's like
Slashing?
tentacle claw something. Maybe it's got teeth at the end of a hand.
Oh no.
It's always something different and horrible, but we're gonna call it a claw.
It's always something different and horrible.
It's always
Lovely.
something different and horrible.
Lovely.
Not bad. You only take 10 slashing damage.
Only.
Only 10, and let's see what horrible thing happens beside that. Oh no. Okay. This creature now has a +2 to its AC. And is immune to magic missile, but that doesn't really matter to you guys. But yeah, this thing just magically becomes more difficult to hit.
Gonna die here.
Fine, it's gonna be fine.
Bunch of bodies on the training field. I mean, if that doesn't get the school shut down, then nothing will. So
Actually, that's it, because it only gets the surge if it hits somebody and didn't hit Char. So that's the end of those two's turn. It's Char again. So the first one is not looking good. Not that any of them look good. But the second two haven't been hit at all.
I am going to swing once more.
Swing low.
Swing
Sweet
low,
chariot.
sweet chariot. Good call, yes.
Coming forward, carry me home.
That is a 21 to hit.
The one you've been hitting so far?
Yes.
That is good enough.
All right. And I'm gonna do this two-handed, so I'm gonna do a D10 on it.
Ooh, baby.
Roll this D10.
Yeah.
This one needs some more action.
Char's little,
Hey.
but really strong today.
That is a...
Muscles glistening in the sun. Wait, there's no sun. In the dawn.
Oh wait, no. I have advantage on that roll because of being parallel with, or adjacent with Tansy.
We flanking, baby. We
Alright.
flanking.
I'm
Oh,
keeping
wait.
that same roll, so it's going to be a 14 total, slashing specifically.
Beautiful. How do you, what disgusting way do you pop this creature out of existence?
I feel like there's a point where I need to since I'm two-handing it, I put my I throw my shield around my back or onto my hip or however it may be, and
Yep.
in one swoop I'm already swinging, so I grab the sword in my second hand and the tip of it gets caught in the ground and I just it flicks, and in
Oh,
that
yeah.
flick it's a faster swipe than it should have, and I feel like it just clean cuts, and so it's supposed to be like a magical mass of physical manifestation of energy, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of like a creature made of a wild magic surge.
So there's a moment where the cut looks like it went through something physical and it starts to slide down itself, but then it reconciles that disparity and kind of just drips into the ground.
Ooh, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I hate everything about it. All right, and as you kill it, it gets one final surge. Let's see if this one gets anything good. So far, it hasn't. Oh my god, it rolled the same thing it rolled first. Nope, you're fine. You're fine. It just everything it says is a shout. So it screams its horrible death and pops out of existence.
All right, so that's That is that for my main action. What's the best thing I could do with a bonus action right now? Goodness.
What a great question. I don't know. You could heal yourself.
I could. You know what? I'm gonna do.
Do you care about heal? Do you care about yourself though?
I do. I'm gonna give myself five more hit points.
Tasty.
And that is my turn.
All right, you're rolling. This is the thing about having monsters that use the wild mage table. It's just like this could go really badly or really well for you guys. It totally depends.
A little of both.
Okay, that's the end of Char's turn. Next up is oh no, you killed monster one. It's gone. Tansy.
Yeah. What other monsters are around?
There are two of them. They are sort of like, if you imagine the first one was on the left, there's one straight ahead and one sort of on the right. But these are the three that are kind of, you guys are meant to take care of first. You obviously have to go help others if you do a good job. But yeah, there's two left.
Do any of those, do either of those look like they're closer or about to like attack one of the other mages?
They're both, like neither of them has kind of been drawn. Well, actually no, one of them is facing you guys and the other's not.
Okay. I'd like to run up to the one that's not facing us and I wanna, does it have legs? What does this one look like roughly?
What does this one look like?
At the moment?
A fat little piggy.
At the moment,
Yes.
it is like a strange elongated head with divots in the side and an extremely long tongue with teeth at the end of the tongue.
Oh no, it's
and
hot.
it's walking on two legs, like
Oh no!
No.
legs come out of where the ears
No,
would be.
sir.
I love this.
Oh! That's it. I'm going
No.
and I'm
I
going,
literally
like,
just googled creepy thing and then described one of the ones I saw.
Yeah, why not? And just for flavor options, do you guys include your feet in unarmed strikes? Like,
Yeah,
are fists
for flavor.
and feet, for flavor?
Oh yeah, for sure. You want to
Okay,
kick
cool.
it in the face? You can kick it in the face.
No, I want to kick its stupid leg out from under it. I want it to fall, and then I'm gonna hit it again
sweep?
if I can. Yeah, I want to sweep the leg, Johnny.
I'm with
Sweep
you for
the-
aesthetic reasons. Lark did find out they can't be knocked prone.
I think in her mind, though, she's probably like, I'm gonna knock it out. I'm gonna knock it out.
That's totally fine. You can do it. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah, like, it's not gonna
Poor
do
Lark
anything.
is like,
Yes.
I'm still hitting it.
Absolutely.
I'm still gonna hit it. It's not gonna fall over.
Lark could be a teacher here with the amount of like, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Excuse you, I attack the thing and then went and hide like a smart person.
Yeah, but I can't see you. I can't see you being sensible and go, there's a sensible. All I see is fucking chaos.
I come out of this fight completely like unscathed. You're like,
Everyone
what the
is
fuck?
chaotic.
Classic. All right, yeah, lay it on it.
Does a 25 hit?
At 25 indeed hits.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Eat my
yeah.
fist.
Eat
I mean,
my
my
foot.
foot.
Creepy monster thing.
Yeah. Okay, it takes 8 points of fist foot damage. And-
Okay, 8 points of fist foot.
And as I sweep my leg out, I want to bring it back up and like down chop it with my heel.
Okay, yep.
In its stupid face now.
In a stupid
Oh, wait,
face.
Oh yeah, I did that. In its stupid face. 17?
17 is enough. Just got it.
Alright. 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna. No, that's it.
That wasn't a word.
Are you not fluent in gibberish?
Apparently I'm not fluent in Goblin.
Yeah, you don't speak Tansy yet?
Right? Tansy does strike me as the kind of person who made up a language as a kid and then just uses it and tells people it's like goblin or something.
Yeah, I feel like
But
her
it's not.
moms just tell people like, don't worry, she's just special.
Like Pig Latin.
Yeah, yeah. Like, this is her
Tansy,
special language.
Tansy invented Pig Latin.
Just don't worry about it.
Tans
That's
Latin.
canon. That's canon now.
Yeah. I'm gonna come up with a name for it. But yeah, I'm gonna a flurry of blows it.
All right, why not? Right?
That's why not, exactly.
It's
So,
pretty horrifying. I want it
Yeah.
to be dead.
Me too. I think that's the general consensus.
Ah!
Yeah. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay. Second. Does a 23 hit?
Yep, 23 does hit. 23 does fit.
23.
Oh my god, I can't speak today.
That's
23
universal.
me.
23 and me.
All right. It takes another 4 points of damage.
Another 4. Got it.
Not much. Okay.
Hey, you know what? Every 4 damage helps. All right,
There we go.
Lark, it's over to you. Chaos is ensuing. One of them's been popped.
Okay. Yeah. Did you heal yourself, Char?
5 damage. I've had myself. I'm at 20 right now. Yes, I healed myself a little bit.
Okay. Good. Okay.
It's a little touch up.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Tansy's only down 10, correct?
Yeah.
Moss has taken no damage.
Yep.
Perfect. That's good. Just how I like it. Making my job easier. Thank
Yeah, you actually get to attack and stuff.
Again, I can't see. I don't have attack spells. I don't have
You don't have any
Sacred
attack
Flame, it
spells?
worked last time.
I mean, I do. I have Guiding Bolt, but that's it. And Guiding Bolt takes up my spell slots, and my spell slots are reserved for doing my fucking job, which is keeping you idiots alive. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's me. That's me.
I'm
I
an
have a
idiot.
sword.
I'm the idiot.
Swing, 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 swing. It's dead. But I'm hurt too. For
Delightful.
$1 a day, you can always donate.
Tansy,
to-
what's your HP at? Sorry.
I'm at 19 out of 29.
Okay. Sorry, I know it's a little bit meta, but you guys did say it earlier, and I meant to write it down, and then I didn't. But I did remember Char's because I remember you guys talking about how much higher they were than mine. And
Yeah.
I was like, "This is ridiculous."
I feel like you guys, like out of character, you guys you can see how well someone's doing. You know, like you can, you know, you might not know the exact number,
And
but
I
like
am.
you know, like
I'm
you're a
trained
cleric.
in perception, so I
Yeah.
do have very good perception. So I should be able to especially be able to tell.
Yeah. Plus, you could always ask me on a scale of like 0 to 29 how I'm doing.
On a scale of 0 to 29, completely random numbers that I just
know.
thought of.
Arbitrary.
I know some GMs don't like you asking that, but like fuck them. Not Melissa because she doesn't care, but
It's
those
called a game.
GMs that do care.
I mean, you could fuck me if you wanted. I mean, I wouldn't.
Oh.
That escalated quickly.
It's been
I'm
escalated
not
for how
saying
long?
no.
It's been escalated for how long? It was quick, but for how long has it been like that? Come on, let's be
long?
real.
How
Look,
long?
look, DMs are lonely. What can I say?
Stu in the other room, like, huh?
Why do you think I make so many sexy NPCs? Lonely. I'm so lonely.
Incredible.
Okay, so no one's getting healing this round, so it looks like I'm back to another Sacred Flame. That's all I
Yeah.
got. Unless, like, I will. This is ridiculous because I'm stupid, but I'll check in on the NPCs. I'll have a glance at Vera, Enris, Cal, the people that I like.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
As long
see
as they're
how-
all okay. I'm assuming their healers are doing a good job, but like I said, I don't trust their healers, so.
Cal is just like in the fray.
Oh,
It's
and
really hard to
Kaylin,
get a
and Kaylin
sense.
as well.
He's zooming around like an anime character, like in the air. Like he's just. It's really hard to get a sense of how Cal's doing, but he seems fine-ish. Kaylin's definitely taken a few hits, but he's doing pretty well in protecting her. How's Enris doing? Enris is doing pretty well. Enris has got, I mean, he's a higher level, so he's got more HP than to worry about. Vera is excellent. Vera is like destroying everyone around her.
Perfect.
She's fucking owning.
Okay.
Yeah, and so is Kaylin's sort of maybe boyfriend. Seems like people are doing pretty well. All the people you care about seem to be doing pretty well.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah, then back to Sacred Flame.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Roll
and-
to, or sorry, no, that's a saving
That's a
throw,
deck
right?
save. Yeah, deck save. DC 14 saves. Okay. I don't think there's anything for. Nope.
All right. Moss.
Here we go. Fun.
I am going to shoot the one Tansy's attacking.
Okay.
Yes.
The one Tansy's attacking.
Is it surprised by me?
Oh, good question. It has a bonus perception. How do we? I'm trying to remember how hide usually works. Is it you get advantage to hiding or to?
I rolled a 24 stealth. Or was it
Okay.
23? I can't remember. It was
Okay.
23 or 24. My brain is totally.
Yep. You surprise it.
Hey, great. Okay. So that is a total of 2 hit. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep. 19 hits.
Hey, good.
Yeah. Thankfully, since you picked the right one to focus on.
And then sneak attack. Ooh, that was a delicious roll. That is. I can do basic math. I swear I can do basic math. That is 18 piercing.
18 piercing. Delicious.
And bonus action hide again.
Alrighty.
For my hide check, I got a 22 this time.
There we go. 22. All right. I'll
Yeah,
roll for it now
hiding
just so I
again.
can remember. Oh shit, it sees you actually.
Oh, okay, well.
That's okay. Well, we won't get to that till next game. So I'm just gonna make a note that it sees you for next time. All right. And then we'll just do 2 more. We'll do a round for each of those, and I think we'll cut it at the beginning of the turn order again. Let's see how this goes. So again, unfortunately, Char and Tansy are the only ones who are visible. Let's see how. Oh no. Char does a 23 hit.
Yes.
Tansy does a 21 hit.
Oh, shit, sure do.
All right, now things are gonna go bad.
No, I'll be fine.
All right, let's
So
do Char
badly.
first. Char,
Don't forget I
you
got
take,
2 potions.
you
on me.
take 10 slashing
Oh,
damage,
it's fine.
and Tansy, you take 11. Wait, hang on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slashing damage.
Right.
And now we get to roll on the wild mage table twice.
Ooh, what
And let's see what other
Can
horrible
they get the
things
one that they
happen.
turn into a flower pot, please?
Right? Yeah.
Like, I
Okay.
feel like.
Roll a d10. Okay, I can do that. Okay. It doesn't really matter. It gets bigger. The one gets bigger.
It's fine.
Does its AC go down because it's a bigger target now?
No, it's not significant. It's like inches. It's one of those things that would matter if you were playing like a character, but doesn't
Yeah.
really matter for a monster.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, wrong order. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Number 3, the one that you that Moss and Tansy have been putting their attention towards. This one glows with bright light. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet is blinded for 1 turn.
Holy shit, damn.
I can deal with that.
Tansy.
Everything's fine.
There you go. So, yeah, I mean, technically it starts during its turns. You guys have a turn to do something and then get away. But yeah, that will happen. It just starts glowing like, what's up? I'm a big,
I'm not
glowing,
in it,
horrible
so-
tooth monster.
Yeah.
I put a picture in the chat so you guys can see just how
It's
horrifying
gross. Can
it is.
appreciate its greatness.
That's incredible.
There's a spoiler on it just so if you don't want to see it.
That looks like something else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is
It's like
a
something
vertical
else.
mouth. That is a vertical mouth.
And then scroll up and watch the Fleabag video. Watch the video that I was talking about. And then go watch Fleabag.
Oh, goodness.
Delightful. Okay, yeah, so next game we will start at the beginning of the turn order. Yeah, maybe I'll do a thing every turn where we can check in with your buddies in other areas and see what's going on. But hey, you took one down already. That's pretty good.
Not so
Good
bad.
job, you
not so
guys.
bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You did it.
You did it. You're heroes. Oh, I need to save this list too of all the people you care about.
I care about everyone.
Who do we care about? I have Fee on the list because Fee made a really good chocolate cake. So we want to make sure he stays alive so he can make more 3-layer chocolate cakes.
It's very true.
He's a very important character.
Also, the fox is definitely watching us the whole time and judging the hell out of us. Like, oh, you didn't make that hit. Like,
Yeah, the fox is
Watch
just in
from
there
a
flicking its
distance.
tail, like drinking a stew. Someone brought it.
yeah. Like
He's a healer, or she's a healer. I thought she would have helped.
Yeah, there's some in here that could potentially be very helpful, and of course be terrible. Oh my god, what if it gets fly?
Yeah.
Don't.
One of them turns into a unicorn for 1 minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some wild stuff on the wild mage
I
table.
want
I'm
it to turn
using-
into
I'm
a
using-
flower pot. I'm
I know there's a-
manifesting that now. I want it to turn into a flower pot. I think that's one of them, if I remember correctly.
Oh, here's a horrifying one. So imagine on this creature, you grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze, at which point the feathers explode from your face.
I want that.
You
Oh,
want
yeah.
that on this horrible creature?
And isn't there one that
No,
turns
I
you
want it
purple?
on me.
Isn't there one that what?
Turns you purple? I'm trying to remember. It's been a
Yeah,
while
there's
since
some
I-
There's a whole bunch
weird
of different
things, yeah.
tables, so this is just the one I'm kind of using now, but it may not be. If you die in the next minute, you immediately come back to life with a reincarnate spell. Let's hope it doesn't get that one. Well done, y'all. You're doing it.
Thank you.
Woo!
You're heroes. Delightful. We will look forward to next week when you destroy them. But for now, we shall wrap up for the night. Thank you everybody for joining us. If you want to check out the episode, you can check it out on YouTube or get your podcasts. And of course, you can check out our roleplay server and come hang out with all our buddies. Hit on Enris. Get Kaylin's name right. It's all available to you.
For the audience, I did pin in our secret group chat Kaylin's name. I don't know what it is about her name. That's
If
just
you're gonna hit on Enris, you gotta get a sister's name right.
I
Gotta.
know.
Like,
Don't
I'm
hit
gonna
on
write it
Enris, everyone.
I just imagine
Let
you writing it
Moss
on your
hit on
wrist
Enris.
like a cheat sheet. Like, how is
Write it in a language he can't read.
Kaylin?
Write it in a language it'll be in Thieves Can't.
There you go. Leave a note for yourself in Thieves' Cant just all over, like outside of her office room. Just be like, okay, there we go. There's what it is.
Yeah, like right under her name placket on her room. It's her name written in Thieves Can't.
Remarkable.
Thank you guys all so much for joining us today. We'll see you next week here on Twitch on Wednesday at 6:30 EST. Have a great night.
Bye.